Live from Big Oak Stadium here in Robbinsville, North Carolina. This is Maroon Devil football live on the Maroon Devils Network here on a gorgeous Friday night in the third round of the state 1A playoffs. Hi, everybody. Gary Ayers along with the coach, Rod White. Coach, hey, it doesn't get any better than this. Smoky Mountain Conference football here in the third round of the state 1A playoffs. You know, some guys, D. Walsh for one of them and probably Sherman Holt for another, had an idea that after we met the first time that we would see each other again, and here we are.
Yeah, both teams fooled around and played themselves right back into this mess, and it is a fun mess. This is what you're looking for. I really enjoyed always coming over here during playoff time or when somebody came to our place, but I enjoyed coaching here during playoff and regular season and playoff time. It's a great atmosphere here at the Big Oaks, and we always seem to play well here.
We really do. Last time, as our fans know, it was 14-8. The game really turned, basically, Coach, as you remember, pretty much on 2 or 3 plays. Now, I know that sounds very simple and easy because it was a brutal defensive struggle last time we played. But the 2 big scoring plays, both teams had a pick 6. Then we had another pick that shut down another drive. But that's how close that game was. And I think tonight, 2 or 3 plays probably will make the difference again.
But yeah, when you have an entire football game against 2 good football teams like this, and you have 1 offensive touchdown scored, there's something to be said for that. That's a defensive battle. That's old school. That goes back to the days when it's a slugfest, and it was over here. The game was fast. There was a lot of running plays. The clock didn't stop much, man, and it was just go, 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 getting in and out of the huddle as quick as they could and just pounding each other. I don't see anything any different tonight. Nobody's going to change their strategy. It's a toss-up. It really is. Robbinsville has the advantage, having won already. But take it from me as a coach, it's hard to beat the same team twice in a season. It is very, very difficult because you will do everything in your power to make sure that you don't, if you won the game, the first one, that you don't mess your team up or overcoach them. Meanwhile, the other coach, the dogs are cut loose. It's do or die time, and that's where Coach Holt is with his group. There's no holds barred. There's nothing to hide anymore. So you're liable to see anything out of Coach Holt. And after watching him a little bit at practice, they've got a heck of a plan. And so I'm really anxious and excited to see what happens.
You know, coming up tonight, Coach, in our part of the bracket, the winner of this game will play the winner of number 4 seed North Rowan from down in Spencer, North Carolina, and number 5 seed Mountain Heritage up in Burnsville. So these 2 winners will be playing next Friday. And as we talked about before the game, if there's a perfect storm, if Murphy can knock off Mount Airy, they're playing up there tonight against those Granite Bears, and we can win, and we both win again next week. You know, the crazy thing is we could host Murphy at Swain County in 2 weeks, but obviously a lot of things have to happen.
Yeah, it's a Smoky Mountain Conference. So, yeah, a lot of things have to happen, but stranger things have happened, Gary.
Yes,
and when it comes to this conference and these playoffs, you just don't know, and it's a one-shot deal. You know, it's not a tournament. It's you got one shot at each other, and this is just a carryover from the regular season. We got one shot at Robbinsville tonight. They got one shot at us. That's it.
And talking about some guys, Josh Collins in particular, who has had a great season and a great career, 35 games coming in. He has played so well. He only needs 38 yards tonight for 3,000 in his career, and he can become the 6th player in Swain County High School history to go over 3,000 rushing yards, and that joins Brett Conley, Robbie Brown, John Mitchell, Cody White, and Rocky Dietz. That's a pretty elite bunch of running backs.
That's an elite crowd right there, and that's not an easy task. You think about it, that's a lot of yards turned up. That's being tackled a lot, too. People don't realize he's not out there just running straight for those yards. Josh has had some huge gains, some of the biggest I've ever seen in picking up yards. That's a lot of punishment on a young man over a period of time, 3 years of basically starting and going out there and getting pounded on. And for them to endure that, all those players you just mentioned, it's something else.
And normally, most of those guys were also playing on the defensive side of the ball. So
nearly all of them.
Yeah.
Nearly all of them. And it's one of those things. They're football players. They go out there and they play this game. They're on special teams. They're part of the football atmosphere all night. Yeah, it's not just that they're saved as running backs like a lot of people do, and that's the only time you see a player. and he's fresh every time he goes out there. No, these kids playing it. They're out there all night long, the entire game. They're being tackled, these running backs are, and they're on the other side of the ball doing the tackling.
Yeah, and Coach, there's guys on the Robbinsville side and our Maroon Devil side. When you get to this stage in the season, everybody's just kind of beat up and dinged up, and I'm not sure anybody out there that plays much is 100% healthy right now.
No. You can't be. I know at times I've made a joke about this, but literally I've seen us run out of athletic tape to tape ankles that have been sprained, take thumbs and hands and elbows, and have to use duct tape, and go get. We run out to our trucks and get duct tape at practice time, and hopefully the shipment of athletic tape got in there before Friday night rolled around. But yeah. Carlisle Schomburg was our first official trainer that was designated to us, and I'm telling you, he used everything in his power and to keep those kids on the field. If a kid wanted to play, Carlisle would find a way to get them back on the field.
Yeah, he was. I like Big C. He was a baseball pitcher down at Duke. Talking about Josh Collins. In the season, he's had a great season, 1,852 yards. He only needs 6 yards to move into 4th place, 8 yards to move into 3rd place. And again, right now, he's behind a guy you know pretty well. Cody White had 1,858 back in 2004 on that undefeated season. Rocky Dietz had 1,860 back in 95. So obviously, Josh is on that path. John Mitchell, 2,020 yards and 85. And then Larry Beck, who was a great running back, 2,219 yards back in 69.
Right. And I think the difference in the first ball game and this ball game, Josh carried the ball quite a bit in that first ball game. But now Robbinsville kind of designated themselves that he was not going to run up and down this field. We've got a couple more weapons that have been in the last 2 weeks' time that have kind of shown that they can produce too. So we know they're out there. Robbinsville knows they're out there, but it won't be so one-dimensional.
And Coach, talking about some other activities going on, the Maroon Devil Invitational Wrestling Tournament is tomorrow at Swain High. 16 teams will be competing in this one-day wrestling event. It will last all day. And also, since we last saw you, the Lady Devils did it again, winning their 3rd straight cross-country state championship. In addition, it was their 8th straight running state championship, including outdoor and indoor. On the men's side, the Maroon Devils finished 3rd in the state. And would also like to remind everybody that the memorial service for Carrie Powell is going to be coming up this coming Wednesday at 1 o'clock at the Swain High Gym. Everyone is invited, and I know that's going to be a somber day, but a lot of activities going on. But right now, as you look around this Big Oak Stadium, just like last time, there's not an empty seat.
Oh, no, this place is packed wall to wall, fence standing full, parking lots are full everywhere. Folks still coming in, but it's that kind of environment. It don't get any better than this.
It really don't. We're glad to have people listening live on the audio as our captains come on the field. By the way, Coach Boyce Dietz is here tonight. I know Sherry and Travis came and brought him, and it's really good to see him. I know he's not feeling good, but he made the trip over here, and man, I tell you what, it's good to see him make that effort to get out here tonight. As Coach Boyce Dietz joins us here tonight as well at Big Oak Stadium, where he coached a lot of games too.
Oh yeah. He's you don't stay in this part of the country and not know anything about Coach Dietz. And I worked for him for a long time, and then kind of took his role over when he left. And we both over the years have talked about it quite a bit. The amount of success that we had and the amount of failures that we had, and it's. I guess I got the trait from him that if you've got a big horse, you better ride him, and that's exactly over the years is what we learned to do. And if you got 2 of them, then good, you got a team of them. Then
no question. Talking about that great tradition, when you talk about the Smoky Mountain Conference, 2 of the teams are here tonight. Robbinsville, depending on who you ask, has won 14 or 15 state titles. Again, depending on who you ask. Murphy has won 9. Our Maroon Devils have won 8. So when you put all that excellence together, it's really mind-blowing.
Well, it is, and people, you have to be around the coaches and know cultures around the state to understand. They know that. I mean, you go someplace around in the state, even surrounding states. And if you've played against anybody that they know or whatever, they remember you. They do remember you.
Oh, from all over the state.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it's statewide. They know the Smoky Mountain Conference. As we see the captains run off over there, of course, our Josh Collins, our Reese Winchester, our Josiah Glaspie, and, of course, they had Cutler Adams out there. And we know these guys are so good. They're going to get their yards. They're going to be key players in the game. But, Coach, you know, it may come down to a guy we don't expect. And as Robbinsville comes onto the field, our Maroon Devils come onto the field, and, well, this place is just electric.
It is. It's rocking and rolling.
But talking about something that really stood out to me, and I didn't notice it until we played them last time, then it really popped up. These two secondaries are underrated. Our Maroon Devils have 11 interceptions on the year, and a couple of those were brought back for touchdowns. Robbinsville has 19 interceptions. Cutler Adams and Darian Ledbetter, number 4 and 5, both have pick sixes. So those secondaries might play a bigger role than we think.
Yeah, people expect the secondary is just pass coverage people. And they get interceptions. If they're going to be back there and the ball goes in there, it's underthrown, overthrown, or they read it just right, they pick it off, great. But you don't realize in a game like this how important your secondary is in tackling. And they've got to make these tackles in this open field out here. If they don't make them, there's big, because you're going to see running backs on the field tonight that'll make you pay. They're going to score if you don't get them out there open field, or when they break past that level 2, linebacker level I call it, when they break past that level 2, but that's all that's left.
And the thing that kind of impresses me, Coach, those are some of the best athletes on the field, those guys playing in that secondary.
Yes, they are. They're the more rounded athletes. They can run. You got to be able to run to play back there. You got to be able to jump and be very agile.
So now it's going to be Robbinsville getting the opening kickoff return, as Brendan Lanning will kick it off. Going to be interesting to see what kind of kickoff situation we use. We kind of, I think, surprised Bessemer City last week.
Yeah, it's with Coach Holt, he comes up with some pretty dramatic ways of doing things, and we'll see what the plan is here.
Here we go. We're going to kick it over toward the right sideline. Going to be caught on the dead run. Bringing it back is going to be Roman Jones. Roman Jones right up the middle, out across, and all the way up to the 40-yard line. So a very good return. But Roman Jones is another one of those guys. He's a wide receiver. He knows how to handle the ball and run with it.
Yes, he does. And he's a utility person. You can see that. And they can do a lot of different things with him.
So we're ready to go here tonight. Our Maroon Devils will get the football first in that second half. So we'll keep that in mind as Robbinsville comes out. Nothing new. I don't think we're going to see a lot of surprises.
Tied in. This is their isolation and trap look and toss sweep look stuff right here.
We jumped offside.
It's going to be a trap.
Yeah, we jumped offside. One of our big guys a little bit too quick.
Yeah, nose man. Last man that should jump.
And by the way, one thing about it, Coach, we're so sorry that we're going to be without number 28, Cole Weichel. He has a broken leg. We understand was in a car accident just yesterday. And boy, I tell you, I hate it for Cole that he can't play.
Yeah, I know it. He's done a great job for the Maroon Devils this year, and he's out tonight. They're going to try to fill in with what they got and do it the best they can right here.
That's it. Next man up, first down. And 5 now
Isolation.
For Robbinsville.
There we go.
Just a couple of yards. Good job in that interior line. Down there on the tackle is big LD Luquire. And I tell you, he knows how to plug a gap.
Well, he does, and the linebackers are the ones that have to come downhill. He got double-teamed right then, and his job is to not get driven out. If he doesn't get driven out, they've got to kind of bounce over him. And then the linebackers have an opportunity, just like they did right there with Lucas Sutton and with Skeet to make that play. Now we're going to run the sweep this way.
Jet sweep. Here comes Cutler Adams, and he's going to be caught from behind by number 13, Josiah Glaspie. But just a simple jet sweep, Coach, and he's quick.
Yeah, anytime they put Adams out there at that slot, he's getting the football. They're either going to throw it out there to him, or he's going to be running that play right there.
And he just basically comes from that wide receiver spot, and he comes right in front of the quarterback, and they hand it to him.
That's it.
Just
same look right here. but probably going to run something. Probably going to run the fullback trap out of this. That's kind of the way it looks. There it is.
There he goes to the left side.
That's their change-up play.
And that's Chase Calhoun, who transferred over from Cherokee. And Chase had 1,000 yards last year and has 434 yards this year. So he's a strong back.
He is. He's big. He's strong. Got those big, wide shoulders, but he rolls his shoulders over good.
He's 5'11", 205 pounds, one of those seniors out there. And there are some really good seniors on both sides of this football.
Oh, yeah. They've been out here a while. A lot of these kids have had they got a lot of time under their belt.
No doubt. Got a receiver
back
on
to
each
the
side.
backs. This time it looks like it may be a little bit wider play. It is off tackle to Adams. He pops it outside to the edge.
Got a first down.
Yeah.
But he spins off. We hit him at the line of scrimmage, Coach, and he spun away.
Yeah, he couldn't go where it was designed to go, which was off tackle. They didn't get the kick out block over there, and he's a good enough football player. He's going to find a place to go.
Just spun off that hit, 10-10 to play here in the first quarter. By the way, we understand a lot of folks are listening in tonight on audio only on the Maroon Devils Network. Glad to have you listening in. You can follow it as every play happens at the 31-yard line. If I don't know what's happening, I'll give it to Coach White, and he can tell you. So
All right, here we go again. Adams at the wing. Fullback's kind of flat-footed. Over the top, that's the trap play they ran just a minute ago. He got the first down with it.
There's Calhoun again as he runs down inside the 30-yard line. As we mentioned, Calhoun, one of their leaders on this team, a senior running back. He's one of their best players on defense as well.
Yeah, they're using him a lot right now, using that guard to kick the end out, handing the ball to him. He just shuffles, sliding to one side, getting the football and getting up in there.
And another back they have coming in right now, Cage Williams. We're going to have an official timeout here for some reason, with a second down and about 6.5 to go. And got a couple of substitutions, but now Cage Williams comes in. He's another option they have at running back, number 33. And now they wind up the clock, 9:24 and counting. Robbinsville on the opening series, driving down to the 27-yard line. Second down out of the eye again.
Back to the eye backs. May see guard pull, guard in tackle pull, counter double trap. We got him right there almost at the line of scrimmage.
Good tackle up there. That's Josiah Glaspie.
That is. He's coming out of secondary just like he read that the whole way when he saw that guard and tackle pull on the backside. And if you'll look, the folks at home, if it's just audio, you can't see them. But you can't. Those linemen have to cheat a little bit. They'll be rocked back on their feet. Their hands will be light on the ground. On the other side, the linemen will have their hands dug in. And you can tell when they're going to be doing that kind of stuff and pulling.
Here we go, third and 6.
Out of the gun this time.
Carpenter going to throw. Got his man at the 20. And at initial contact, it's a first down. But where they're spotting it, it's going to be really close at the 21.
It's going to be real close.
Really close.
Yeah, it's right on the mark. We'll see where the ball's finally placed after they toss it around there a little bit.
And
it's going to look like it's going to be fourth down.
Boy, they're not giving it to Robbinsville right now.
No, now he's saying it's a first down. Boy, I don't know why they're not measuring it.
Boy, Coach Sherman Holt's not happy with that.
That's too close to just call. I don't know.
That's why you measure.
You measure. It's still legal.
Man, oh, man, I can't. Golly, they just won't measure anymore, and that's yeah, when it's that close, you should measure.
All right, Robbinsville flip-flop the line of scrimmage. The guard switch sides. Trap again to the tailback.
Here comes Adams.
Yep.
And getting a hand on him down inside there is Big Insay Ufert and LD Luquire again. And I tell you what, our front three, Coach, are as good as anybody in the conference.
Yeah, they tried to kick Insay. All Insay did was follow that down blocker all the way down in there to make that play.
So now second down and 7, Robbinsville. 8 minutes to play, first quarter. Robbinsville at the Maroon Devil 18-yard line. I formation again. Adams the deep man and a whistle, and we've got some movement.
Should be on against Robbinsville. It looks like the receiver or running back one move. Yeah.
Oh, they're going to call us offside.
No, they moved. Well,
so that's twice they got us.
Yeah.
And coaches, you know, in a game that can be this close, these penalties can really hurt you.
Oh, it's deadly. I mean, you can't overcoming a penalty on offense is one thing, but when you're giving people yards as good as an offense as you're up against, you're in trouble.
Yep, second down and 2 now.
All right, Adams at the wing back. Fullback's heavy on his feet this time. Adams up in.
Yep, misdirection handoff.
Scrimmage.
Still short.
Yep.
And good penetration up there again. LD Luquire in there. Also coming up from the linebacker spot is going to be
Lucas Sutton, 33.
Oh, he's wearing 33 tonight instead of 50.
Yeah, they switched his number back around.
So he's in the middle.
He's in the middle.
And Josh is in there beside him.
And Skeet's on the other side.
Yep, and over there on the other side, you're right, Skeet Cook. Skeet Cook's had a great year, 43 tackles.
All right, Robbinsville in I-back set, one tight end, flip-flop the line of scrimmage, two tight ends.
Here's Adams.
Cut back.
And he is close. He tried to reach that football out, but where they're going to spot it now, if they do it right, he's short.
He's short right there.
But now let's see if they do it right. It's fourth down and less than a yard, but it's short.
It's short.
Now, from what we can understand, and not picking on the officials, but they're from the Asheville area here officiating tonight.
Yeah.
Fourth down and less than a yard. And obviously they're going to go for it, Coach, here.
Yeah, they're going for it, and they're going to try to get us to jump off sides. They're going unbalanced line away.
Oh, he got it.
Fullback up in, he got it.
Yep, just right down to the 10-yard line.
Just a fullback dive. Yeah, he picked it up by about a yard.
And just enough push on the offensive line to give them just enough.
Yeah, and then just shoved him over. So it's first and goal on the 10. If you want it, your opponent to have the ball first and 10 anywhere, it's on the 10, not inside the 10.
There you go.
So they got to get the full 10 yards out of it.
So now 6 minutes to play. Hard to believe, but they've had this football half of this first quarter.
Yeah. Running to the line of scrimmage, going unbalanced again with the tight end towards our sideline. Counter, and there's Insay. Insay blew it up right away.
What a play.
Just as soon as that guard pulled, Insay was slanting to that gap, and he went right up in behind him.
Yeah, nobody touched him, and he made him pay. That's a loss of 3.
Caught him
and
from
13.
behind. Yes, sir. Great defensive play right there. And if people at home can't see it, we're flip-flopping our defensive linemen tonight, and that's the reason, because of Robbinsville's ability, and they're wanting to take those particular linemen and do particular things with them. And once you teach your players what those are, all right, we got unbalanced again. We'll come out here to throw it to the fullback in the flat.
Wide open. Down to the 3-yard line is going to be Chase Calhoun out of the backfield, and he really was open down there.
Yeah, a lot of coaches call that a waggle play when you fake to that first back, and the defense takes his eyes off of him, because then you're faking to the second back, and by the time you do that, the first back is already out of the backfield and into the flat. He don't have to get much, and that's all he was doing, was just getting out there to pick up 3 or 4 yards.
And the quarterback still had the option to run.
Yes, he sure did.
So,
they got the wide side of the field now is towards our sideline.
3rd and 3.
All right, tight end going back to the straight I-back set. Got the grass, got 2/3 of the field towards our sidelines. Counter.
Here's Adams down to the 1.
Knocked down out to about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Josh Collins had the initial hit on him, and Josh is our leading tackler this year with 71 tackles.
All right, it's going to bring up about 4th and 2.
4th and almost 2.
Yep.
And you know they're not going to kick a field goal.
No, there'll be about 4 minutes left to play when they get the play called. Coach
call timeout.
Yeah, Coach from Robbinsville is taking a timeout right here to kind of smoke this one over and think it over right here.
And while they have a timeout, we'll take a break as well, and we'll be right back. Robbinsville, 4th down here on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, welcome back. Believe it or not, Robbinsville has had the football since the opening kickoff. Now with 4:13 to play in the first quarter, they have a huge 4th down and goal from the 2-yard line. If we can stop them, we get the football.
That'll be it, and we're going to see right here what Coach Walsh and his staff have come up with. There again, the ball is into their boundary. They're going to go unbalanced with 2 tight ends to the wide side of the field. They're going to run the quarterback out in the flat, and
he spun away and got it.
He didn't get in. He fumbled the football, too. He didn't get in, and they got him spotted short anyway. And we, from the looks of things, we did stop. We've not got an official signal from anybody yet.
Yeah, very slow signal, but
Very slow signal.
I think it's our ball.
Yeah, well, it is either on downs because nobody signaled a touchdown,
They didn't.
or on the fumble. It was one or the other. He didn't get across.
So, boy, that was close. I mean, he's inside the 1 yard line.
Now we get an official signal.
Oh,
yeah,
it's almost on the goal line.
It is. The back part of the ball's I don't know if you can put it any closer to the goal line than that.
And, Coach, that was a great stop, but now we've got to be really careful.
Oh, very, very careful.
This
is safety country right here.
You said it.
Yeah.
This is
we
dangerous.
got to get positive yards,
What a
get
stop.
first downs. We got to get first downs.
What a great stop by the defense. And the quarterback was the guy who carried Carpenter.
Look for the weak side veer right here. What I mean by that is away from the tight end. Good splits. There it is. Keeping
Reese pitches
pitching it.
Here comes Collins
There
out of the
Collins
end zone.
on the edge.
Out to the 5-10, out to the 15.
There you go.
And we got it
Weak
out of the end
side
zone.
veer. Boy, that does my heart good right there. That's how you beat these people that are pouring linebackers up into the line of scrimmage like that, trying to make things happen. This loosens them up. This gets them off of you right here.
Well, I tell you what, though, that was a good toss because when you toss it in the end zone, your heart stops.
The rule is never do that.
Right.
That's what you tell a quarterback.
Exactly.
I told all of our quarterbacks, don't you do that. But if he does it and you pick up first down, I pat him on the back. So that's all I can say.
Here we go.
Now we're in I backs. Pro set I. Toss
it
sweep
again.
out to Gillespie. He's going to pick up about 4.
Yeah. So good toss sweep.
Yep.
2 plays in a row to the right side. And, boy, I tell you what, when you get out of the end zone, literally, it just makes you feel better.
Yeah, and I'm so tipped. That's a gutsy call by Coach Holt, running that weak side option right on the first play, on the ball on the 1-inch line, basically, and running the weak side veer and then carrying it all the way to the pitch.
That was big. Second down now. We need 7.
That'll get your heart racing. All right, pro set, split back eye to the wide side of the field, inside veer again. Handoff is to Collins. He still ain't down, but they're going to blow it down because his knees never went on the ground, but he did stop.
Yeah,
so.
Down at the 22, got about a yard, going to bring up third down and about 5. Just under 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. No score yet. No surprise, though. We didn't have but 22 points total last time.
Right, yeah. This is a big down right here.
Yeah.
Okay, for 2 reasons. If you're in territory where you can't, unless Coach Holt is really going to go for it, I just can't see it.
Right.
All right, so we're going to go pro set I, tight end this to the wide side of the field, toss sweep out to Gillespie. And now he breaks it on the edge.
Turns the corner.
And now he's gone, baby.
Down the left sideline, Cutler Adams after him, and Cutler Adams caught
ran him down on the 30-yard line.
Yep, down inside the 35. Cutler Adams was the only guy fast enough to catch
He's
him.
the only young man fast enough on his field, and he had a good angle, which really helped him. But now this changes. That's how big a play that third down play is right there, Gary. I'm telling you.
That was huge.
To me, first and second down were important. Third down is your biggest down.
Because if we hadn't converted, we would have to punt, and they would be in good field position.
Great field position. But now we are in 4-down territory if Coach Holt chooses to do so. Now we're going to go pro set to the wide side of the field. Pro set I, tight ends to the wide side. Same play, this time back to Collins. He cuts it up in there.
Great block.
He's one player away from breaking it loose. No, he's down. They're marking him down.
Yep.
The ball did pop out once he hit the ground, but he picked up about 6 or 7, maybe more.
Good block over there on the corner by Lucas Sutton. Kind of sprung that.
That's it. Lucas is playing a tight end tonight. And he's he's been thrown in there. He's never been a tight end before, but he can block. He knows how to stay. He's persistent and he's tough. Okay.
Checking out, but now coming back in, it's going to be Skeet Cook in the backfield.
He's coming in at fullback.
Yep. Reese under center, tosses left side. It's going to be Josh running to the left side, but he's tripped up in the backfield. This time it was Tanner Holden coming in unblocked to tackle him.
Yeah, Stroman was the ball carrier right in there. All new backfield that time because they were kind of getting winded. So they go with Skeet and Stroman. Now they're coming back out.
Yeah, Josh and Josiah back in.
Right back in. This
hard to believe, only a minute to play left in the first quarter.
We got a penalty here, and I don't know exactly what it was. Was it holding? Yeah, holding, I believe it was. Yeah. So now we're back to second and about 12, Gary.
Yep, second down and long.
Pro set I into our boundary. Wide to our boundary. Eye backs.
And this time it's going to be a fake. And Reese is going to run it after faking the handoff and runs down inside the 30.
Yep.
So he had the option to do that.
He had the option to do it. It's a weak side veer again. He just kept it this time, chose not to pitch it, and makes it third and about 8.
Time for one more play in the first quarter, 32 seconds and counting. Play clock down to 25. At least we have a play clock here tonight.
Hey, isn't that interesting?
Didn't have one last week down at Bessemer City. So anyway, Maroon Devils now big third down. We need about 8 yards.
All right, tight end to the wide side of the field. Eye back set, pro eye, no twins. Toss sweep to Gillespie.
Here comes the blitz.
Catch him from behind,
Yep. We saw that blitz coming immediately.
All the way. He came all the way down from the outside linebacker position to the inside alley.
That was Chase Calhoun, number 2 again. Now it's going to bring that fourth down, and Maroon Devils, that's the end of the first quarter. No score yet here in Robbinsville. We'll come back with a big fourth down. Stay with us here on the Maroon Devils Network.
Local band Brother will perform live at the Swain Arts Center tomorrow, Saturday, November 18th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Tickets are $5 at the door. All proceeds will go to the Swain County High School Rock Band Club to purchase instruments and equipment. All ages are welcome. Please come out and support the band and our club. The goal of the Swain High Rock Band Club is to provide opportunities for students to learn instruments such as electric guitar, bass, and drums. With continued community support, the club hopes to incorporate after-school lessons from local professional musicians. So come out for an afternoon of family-friendly music and support a good cause.
Fans, welcome back. Ready to start the second quarter. Our Maroon Devils right now with a big fourth down and 11 at the Robbinsville 32-yard line. Can we convert on a big fourth down?
All right, we may see something just a little bit different. We're going out of the gun, pistol set. Uh-oh, here we go.
Trips left side.
We'll try something a little different here.
Here comes a blitz and a whistle. Got a whistle.
On the...
Yeah, somebody moved. I think we're going to have a false start on the offense. And that's going to bring up 4th and 16. And, Coach,
16.
We said this, last time, if you're on defense, it helps the offense keep the drive alive. But if you're on offense, it can be a drive killer.
It can be. I'm telling you, it's just penalties are what they are. I mean, you're giving up yards.
Yep.
And there's no fancy way to do it. There's no good time to have a penalty. There's that doesn't exist. A penalty is exactly what you're penalized.
Boy, it hurts.
And a whole lot of it depends on these big men up front, exactly what they can do, these offensive linemen.
The head referee's holding it up for something. Oh, they clicked the
clock on.
Yeah.
And I'm not real sure why they did.
All right, clock starts on the snap.
Okay, now.
Here we go. Maroon Devils fourth down and 16. Reese going to be in pass formation.
Yeah, he's going to set up.
Josh will take the snap. Josh looking, throwing, got a man wide open.
First down.
First down.
He's going to score. He's going to score.
All the way in. How about that?
Yes, sir.
Josh throws it to Reese Winchester for the touchdown.
And Reese let me tell you how he got wide open. He ran up the field and then turned around and came back.
Yep.
And as soon as he saw Josh, and the defender had his face looking over his other shoulder and never saw Reese come back.
Yeah, Reese just stopped.
Yeah, just stopped. We're going to have to go for 2 right here because we know Robbinsville will if they score.
You said it.
So we're on the board first here at the very beginning of the second quarter.
So what a way to get an early momentum. The Maroon Devils again with a trick play. Josh Collins took the snap. Reese Winchester was lined up on the left side, found a gap at the 15 and runs it all the way in.
Yeah, it's just a wildcat look. That's exactly what Coach Holt and his staff are calling it. Okay, Reese has got an option right here. He's checking off. We look like we got the veer splits on this side. There we go, running the veer back inside, and there's Reese for two.
He goes in. Everybody went after
Untouched.
Josh.
They did. They did exactly what. Yep. And Coach Holt set that up by the angle that Josh ran. It wasn't a give at any time. Reese was supposed to pull that ball. That's a design type play to get those linebackers to stick their noses down in there tough where Josh is going,
and it
gives that alley to Reese.
Because, boy, Josh just got nailed.
Yeah, he did, right at the line of scrimmage, and that's what they expect to happen.
So, again, the Maroon Devils pulling out a little bit of a trickeration with 11:49 to play. We're just in the second quarter. Now we're going to be kicking it back to Robbinsville. As you know, we had a huge fourth down goal line stand by the defense. And, Coach, we've talked about this before. Both these teams are blessed with great defenses.
Yeah, with the penalties we had during that drive, we drove that ball 99-plus yards. 99 and 5/8 or 6/8 or 7/8 yards, whatever you call that. The length of a football.
Yeah, because it was almost on the goal line.
It was.
Now Brendan Lanning is going to be kicking off. Last time we kicked it to the right side, and it was returned over here by Roman Jones. He's lined up over here again. But we've used different kicking strategies.
Yeah, the two dangerous people are deep. I mean, you don't want to just kick it to them and take your chances. You got to play games with them.
This time it's going to be a squib kick.
High squib kick.
Taking up the 35. They're going to bring it right back up the middle. Returning it is actually going to be Quinn Jumper, and Quinn brings it out to midfield, so they're going to have the ball in really good shape.
Yeah, they are right there at midfield. So they're having to drive. They're not going to have to drive it 99 and 7/8 yards. So
they're like the old Ivory Soap commercial, 99 and 9/10 or something like that.
I have no idea. It was that deep when we drove it. So, and that's even with the penalties we had.
Even with the penalties. Right now, first down at 10, Robbinsville, their second possession. We held them the first time.
All right, Adams is heading the slot out there. But the quarterback's up under. Fullback, trap over the top, and right there.
Stop for a loss.
There's the big man again.
And again, coming up there, we also had help from Brandon Frost over there.
Yeah. Right there, Luke, what he did right then was he was actually slanting to that guard that was pulling. And he got right in his hip. And anytime you're doing that, man, you got a chance to make a big play at the line or behind the line of scrimmage.
So now second down, almost 11 to go for Robbinsville after that great stop right in the middle of the A and B gap.
All right, Robbinsville decides to go with the I-backs. Tight end to their side, going to pull the guard and the tight end. Adams up straight up the middle on the trap play.
He runs it down to the 43, and that should bring up a third down and about 4.
Yeah, they pull the guard on the strong side and the tight end, and the guard kicks out, and the tight end tries to isolate up in on the linebacker.
Donovan Carpenter, their big, tall senior quarterback, he's 6'4". This time it's going to be Adams in the backfield.
All right, we're going to the wing T look now. Read both those guards. One's a down blocker. The other one's going to be pulling. Going to throw the football.
Got a whistle. Got a
whistle on the play.
Somebody moved.
Yeah.
A false start against Robbinsville. That's going to make it third down at about 10.
Third and 10. Yeah. Yeah. We did. We finally got one called our way. Yeah.
So now third down and long, 10:35 to play here in the second quarter. Maroon Devils up 8-0 in case you've just tuned in on this Friday night. After tonight, the loser breaks out the basketballs. The winner goes on.
All right, Robbinsville substituting their fullback out of there.
So now third down and 10.
Going out of the gun this time.
Yep,
Adams is at the slot. Got the flanker coming across in motion.
Oh, he cut up
field way too soon.
Carpenter's going to run it.
Loose on the edge. Got to run him down over there.
And we get him out of bounds.
We're going to have a face mask call.
Yeah. Oh, good
God,
Lord.
how many can they throw? They threw one from 60 yards away.
I mean, there's 4 flags come flying in after 2 had already been thrown on the spot.
Well, that's a gimme. That just gives them a first down.
Oh, yeah.
And plus 15 additional yards. It's a face mask.
Yep, automatic first down. 10:07 to play in the second quarter. But, Coach, you know, we've talked about how similar these two teams are. It's just crazy. Our Maroon Devils have scored 373 points all year. Robbinsville has scored 372. 1 point difference.
I had no idea.
I mean, it's crazy.
That is. That's.
I mean, it's just crazy.
I had no idea. All right, here we go. It's 1st and 10 on about the 34-yard line.
I formation.
I backs, tight end over here.
Here's Adams.
Isolation.
Oh, Adams.
Oh, straight up in there.
And he's close to the first down at the 25-yard line.
We didn't meet that at all. We got blocked down and kicked out right there, and the linebacker got caught outside of his alley right there.
And
Adams took a big shot right there.
Adams is shaking up. He's going to come out holding his right shoulder.
Yeah, he went up in there hard and he got hit hard. Josiah Gillespie coming from free safety nailed him there after about that 8-yard gain.
So now 2nd down and a couple for Robbinsville.
Now going with the one back, wing back is 33's at wing back. Full back over the top again.
There's Calhoun.
That's that trap play.
Calhoun all the way down to about the 10-yard line almost.
Right now, that's their number 1 play. Is block down, kick out, pull that guard over the top, and he's kicking the last man in the line of scrimmage out.
So let's see where they're going to spot it. They're going to spot it short of the 10-yard line. It's going to be at about the 11.5-yard line. So they can actually get a first down. First down and 10, 9:18 to play. Robbinsville on the drive again. We stopped them last time. Can we do it again?
Right here's where we got to try to do
got a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Hope's going to get a timeout right here and talk things over for just a minute.
Fans, stay tuned. More coming up in just a moment after these messages on the Maroon Devils Network.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good. Fans, welcome back to Robbinsville, Big Oak Stadium. Right now, the Black Knights on the drive, 1st down and 10 at about the 11.5-yard line. They're knocking on the door here.
All right, coming out, going out of the gun this time.
Carpenter in the gun.
Tight ends to the wide side, twins into the boundary.
There's
Adams.
Adams
over. Here comes over the top again with the fullback.
Oh.
33.
Yep, on the carry, Cage Williams. He got about 3, Coach, but we cut off his outside lane.
Yeah, Adams was the decoy that time. It looked sweep this way, and it's the fullback running back to the backside, B-gap strategy there, just trying to get the football and get us up, get the linebackers over pursuing one-on-one blocking.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 7 to go. 2nd down and about 7 to go. Their scoreboard says 5. That ain't even close.
No,
2nd down and 7.
I-backs, tight ends to the wide side of the field. Isolation, off tackle, hit at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, he got stuck.
Lucas Sutton stuck him right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, he did.
He did.
That was a great play by, again, number 33 tonight, Lucas Sutton. One of our seniors. We have 8 seniors on this team, and, man, they all contribute.
Yeah. All right, 3rd down.
3rd down, about 5 this time, almost 4. 3rd down and about 4. 3rd down and 4, twins to the left.
All right. Adams is at the wing now, tight wing. Fullback set. Watch the guard's feet.
Oh, the quarterback's going to keep it. The ball is loose. Ball is loose. Maroon Devils say they have it.
Yes. Let's see what we got.
And the officials.
We came up with the football. Let's see. It was a fumble. The ball was in the end zone.
No official signal yet.
No, he's saying 4th down.
Yeah, he didn't.
There's no way he was down.
Yeah, he didn't signal at all.
The ball popped out way before the play was over. Now, how that ends up being,
so they're gonna.
I don't understand what's going on.
They're still talking about it, but I think they're going to say Robbinsville ball. It's going to be Robbinsville ball, and it's going to bring up 4th down and less than a yard. 4th down and about a foot, actually.
I don't understand that. That ball popped straight out, straight up in the air.
Here
All
they
right,
go.
going out unbalanced, giving it to the fullback up in.
Adams scores.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
That's number 2, the fullback that time.
So Cutler Adams runs it in, but just
Number 2.
They
That's I believe it's Calhoun.
is it
Gary.
Calhoun with
Yeah.
a score?
Yeah.
But boy, they did a quick snap
It
and
was.
just handed off quick.
He's a fullback dive, just wedge blocking, him diving straight up in there behind him.
So now Robbinsville is going to go for 2 to try to tie it.
Well-
They have gone for 1 sometimes this year, but most of the time it's a 2-point conversion.
All right, wing back. He's down. He's at the back. Fullback dive. Quarterback.
Option.
Pitch. Nope.
He's in.
Carried
He's
it
in. Yeah, he's in. They ran Adams out there wide to the right side, and then the quarterback kept it and cut inside.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the option look. That's the only play they really run out of that formation when he lines up in a down position like that.
So we've got a tie ball game. No big surprise with 7:18 to play. Our Maroon Devils will get the football back, and boy, those officials are still huddling down there. I think they're still talking about that fumble.
Well, I don't understand. It's happening too fast for them. I believe they didn't even see what happened, and now they just have to make stuff up as they go along. You know.
So now it's going to bring up still a lot of time here on the first half.
Yeah, and we're in the rounds of the playoffs where there's 7 officials on the field, not 5 but 7.
Yeah.
And it looks like somebody saw that ball come out and then saw us recover it. So I don't know. I don't understand.
Well, Coach Holt's still over there raising Cain.
And I would be too. It's ridiculous.
So he's not happy with how that played out.
If it's a fumble, it's a fumble.
Yep. And that makes it a tie ball game. Robbinsville will kick off now. And the Maroon Devils, let's see what Robbinsville's kickoff strategy is. This is their first kickoff tonight. They're just going to kick it to the left side. It's going to be taken on a fair catch down there by Keontae Graham.
Yep.
And we'll have it about the 30-yard line.
Yep, the 30. So we'll see what happens now. We can put a drive together right here. We've got 7 minutes, 15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And there again, we're not worried about big plays, although we've had a couple. The pass from to out of the backfield was a big one, and I don't think we're done yet with some of that. We've got some more stuff that we can throw at them. We'll see.
All right, got receivers on each side as our Maroon Devils come out of the I formation.
All right, tight ends to the wide side, I backs, pro set I, toss sweep to Gillespie. He's up and in. But he can't get back out.
Nope, they got him in the backfield.
Yeah, we're getting the kick-out block just fine. It's the linebackers are coming downhill into the alleys faster now, and we're not getting them cut off. They're getting there.
Yep, that was Bryce Adams, number 6, coming up over there. And by the way, Bryce Adams is their leading tackler, 88 tackles on the year.
Yeah, they saw with that first series we ran that several times, and they weren't getting there, but now they're getting there faster, and it's cutting us off. I backs again, tight ends out to the boundary, to the Robbinsville sideline, pro I. Toss sweep again. This time,
they caught us again. Now there's a penalty. That's going to be a holding call.
I'm not real sure exactly where he's. Yeah, it's going to be holding.
Yeah, that's going to be a holding call, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Just from where the flag was thrown. Yeah. So that's going to move us back 10 yards, and that's going to bring up a second down and long.
Yeah,
second down at about 21.
This is called shooting yourself in the foot now. You can't let this start unraveling. You've got to overcome, and you got to find a way to overcome it. It's hard.
Yes,
it's difficult when they're just you're tacking extra yards onto yourself.
So now the line of scrimmage, coach, is going to be back at the 18-yard line. Well, we've got to go all the way to the 39 for a first down.
Yeah,
so it's second and 21.
Right, and you can't try to get it all at one time. You got 2 downs, try to get your first down back. Going out of the gun, going to put Reese out there again this time.
Same set as the touchdown.
He's in motion this time. Now he's got Gillespie coming over the middle.
Oh, it's knocked up in the air.
Knocked out.
And again, that was Darian Ledbetter knocking that ball away.
Yeah, Gillespie was the initial receiver when he went to try to throw it the first time, and this is who he was looking for this time. And one more step or just a touch further, and that ball's 6.
Well, I tell you, Josh throws a pretty good ball.
Oh, he throws a great ball. Yeah, he does.
He does. That was a well-thrown pass. It was just a good play by their corner. Number 5, Darian Ledbetter, came over at the last second, knocked it away. Now it's third down at 21. 6:17 to play. Second quarter, we're tied at 8-8.
All right, going with twins set this time. Same thing. Going to put Reese out there into a slot. Snapping it back to Josh.
Josh dropped it.
Dropped it.
Oh, he's got.
Picked it up.
Now he throws back over the middle. It's in the crowd, and it's going to be caught. It's going to be caught down inside the 35-yard line by Keontae Graham. What a play by Josh to recover.
Keontae saw it the whole way and just kept running. Josh slung that thing. That was a gun sling right there. He cut that thing loose. He was close to the line of scrimmage, but it's over now. So if we got away with one, we got away with one. But he cut that thing loose, and that's the way it's supposed to look.
I mean, after dropping the snap.
These are all Wildcat formations, folks, if you know what I mean. This is a direct snap back there to Josh Collins. Every time Reese has gone in motion and either set up or continued in motion. And now we're going to line up in the I-backs.
Reese under center.
Tight end is into Robbinsville's boundary. Toss sweep out to the wide side of the field. Josh is trying to get to the edge, and it just ain't happening.
Yeah, they do not let us get to the edge.
They're not letting us have any of that anymore. It's going to be different.
But, it's almost like they're not sure about this Wildcat formation we're throwing at them.
They're not, and you say, well, why don't they just keep running it? Well, he's got a limited number of plays out of it. I mean, you work on this at practice, but it's not something that you've got 100 plays out of. So you've got to stay with your offense, get these people back in, and a lot of times you've got to run plays to set these other ones up. So
all right. This is going to bring up second down at about 13.
Yeah.
At the Robbinsville 36. Reese in the shotgun. Oh, we got a whistle.
No, wait a minute. A flag hit the ground.
Yep, ball start. Somebody move.
Crap.
Somebody move.
I thought Coach Holt had called a timeout, but now we're there again. Here we go. Now it's second and 20.
So now the Maroon Devil offense, which has really been pulling the rabbit out of the hat a couple of times here tonight, needing another good couple of plays here. Actually, we're in 4-down territory. Second down and 19 at the 41 of Robbinsville. Black Knights using a 4-man front.
All right, going back to the Wildcat again. Reese goes into motion now to a single receiver. Twins it to the wide side of the field.
Josh over the middle. It's almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of Bryce Adams. He almost had it.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what happened right there with Josh. He was trying to turn that ball loose.
There was not a receiver anywhere in that area.
No, something happened when he tried to turn the ball loose. I don't know. There wasn't a defender didn't slap it or anything. I just think it came out of his hand wrong. And, boy, we were lucky it didn't get picked off right in the middle of the field right there.
But I think you're right. I think it slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, it's just, he's not an everyday quarterback, so.
All right, third down and 19 coming up.
Okay, we'll see what happened. We're going back to that same look right here. Look like we're going to go Wildcat again. We do. Twins to the wide side. Collins and Gillespie in the backfield.
Here comes the blitz.
Yeah.
Josh in trouble. Boy, that blitz killed us this time.
Sure did. They came from every direction.
Yeah, the blitz was coming, and we just too many people to pick up.
Yeah, we went to the well one time too many right there, and that's a big loss of yardage. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, now we got a punt on fourth down and about literally about almost 30 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Fourth down and a long way to go. So Josh is going to be punting. Cutler Adams, is their return man.
Right. This will be the first punt of the night for either team. We're missing one.
They're coming pretty hard, but a good punt, end over end. Cutler Adams almost didn't see it. Now he picks it off out of the air.
Don't run by him.
Penalty flag down. That's probably a holding call on Robbinsville.
Should be two of them.
Yep, that's a holding call.
Yeah.
So that'll bring back a short return by Cutler Adams. Good coverage over here. Josh Collins coming over there along with Silas Stanberry. Also over there was Mason Cochran to knock him out of bounds.
Yeah, and that's a spot on the foul penalty if I'm not mistaken. So it'll be spotted. The ball will be taken back half the distance from if it's a furthest flag back right there.
So this should put Robbinsville back inside the 10.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Somebody might have
but it looked like a hold.
Been running funny, yeah. Down the field Swain and got a penalty. I don't know. We're going to see right here. He's still talking it over.
Ooh.
Oh, personal foul. Okay.
Wow, that's an interesting call.
Well, it could have been a blindside type block coming from the side. Didn't see it. Helmet to helmet contact.
Yeah, so, that's what he called it. Helmet to helmet.
Okay.
That moves the ball for Robbinsville back to their 6-yard line.
6-yard line. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Robbinsville 1st and 10.
All right.
Robbinsville out of the eye. Just under 5 to play in the first half.
Counter trap.
Here comes Adams on the left side. He's got room, and we caught him by the jersey.
Got a first down out of it.
Yeah, bringing him down, Josiah Glaspie. These Robbinsville people wanted a horse collar, but it wasn't. He just got him by the jersey.
Just had him by the jersey. That happened quick. I'm not sure we were even lined up correctly. We had nobody on this edge out here. I'm not real sure exactly how that happened.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line now. 4:40 to play in the first half. Tied at 8-8, our score. All tied up. Carpenter, the quarterback, under center now. Our Maroon Devils with a 4-man front.
Backs, tight ends to the wide side of the field.
We had some movement over there, but no flag. They handed off to Adams. He got 2 yards, but no flag.
Yeah, lots of movement up front and contact almost before the ball was snapped, but no flags.
So now it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. 4 minutes to play in the first half.
And a lot of times when you see officials, groups of officials like this, they're not used to seeing two teams play like this.
Yeah.
They're really not. Where they come from, they're not used to the tempo of the game and the way we play this game here in the Smoky Mountain Conference.
Because it's physical.
Yes, sir, it is. All right. To the boundary. Here comes the tight end and the guard again.
Adams
back
spinning.
over the top, spinning.
But Josh Collins had him by the feet, drags him down. That's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 5 coming up here, Coach.
Yep, lots of counter plays right here out of the eye.
Well, I tell you, you can just kind of feel it out there. It's a chess match on what's going to happen next.
It is. And folks at home can't see it, but if you watch our defensive linemen, you've noticed so far on this series, they've not lined up in the same place twice. Coaches are moving around there again. Now they're to the tight end side more, going 4-man front, going to try to throw the ball out there one-on-one.
Slant pattern.
And got him. Yeah, first
Carpenter
down.
gets it complete to Bryce Adams. That's a first down, Robbinsville.
That's tough in man coverage because it's just it's one-on-one. He makes that break inside it. Ball's thrown on time. The ball's thrown before the receiver ever turns his head around, and he just knows it's coming.
One thing about these two teams, they don't throw it a lot. Robbinsville averaging 93 yards a game passing. Maroon Devils 67 yards a game passing. But when they do, it's pretty accurate.
All right. Adams at the slot, into the boundary.
Oh, people moving again.
Yep.
People moving again.
Yep.
I think they caught it this time.
Yeah.
But the receiver took off.
Yeah, they did. I mean, it's in. Like I say, if it's that blatant, officials got to see it. But there's sometimes I think the game happens so fast to some of these guys who are used to slower play, a lot of passing plays, that type of thing, and it just slows the game down. They're not used to this tempo and this amount of violence in a football game.
1st and 15 now for Robbinsville.
All right, out of the shotgun this time. Adams at the slot, coming across the field, going deep, one-on-one.
Oh, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close. And, boy, Carpenter took a hit when he cut the ball loose. So, but that ball really hung up on him. That could have been picked off.
Yeah, it was up there high enough. It just went into no man's land.
It did. So incomplete now. Stops the clock. 2:24 to play before halftime. 8-8, all tied up. Robbinsville now with a 2nd and 15 coming up.
Yeah, Robbinsville's going into clock management mode right now to try to see if they can get across the 50, and then they'll open it up. But now, right here, they're just trying to get a big play or make something happen. All right, they're going to go out of the gun set again. Adams is at the wing. They got twins stacked into our sidelines over there.
Here comes the blitz.
Adams up and out. Screen.
Oh,
that could have been picked
it's
off by
intercepted.
Insay.
Here's
Insay Ufer picked it off. A
He's gonna
defensive
score.
lineman and a touchdown.
He's going to score.
And a touchdown.
How about that? How about that? How about
I saw
Big
him work
Insay?
on that at practice Wednesday. Insay smelled that thing, put the brakes on, and picked it off.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now that's a big play by the defense right there.
They watched that on film. They got out there and worked on it. Coach Napier got out there. He was trying to explain to them exactly how that was going to look when he starts giving ground that way. Insay saw it and stopped in his tracks. He knew it was coming back. That's excellent. That's where to be coached right there.
And that's the first screenplay we've seen tonight.
Yeah, it is. I don't think we'll see it again.
Yeah.
We might, but it'll be a different looking one. All right, here we going for 2 now. All right, out of split backs.
Reese under
look
center.
for that weak side veer look. Strong side veer.
Reese still has it. Pitches it out. Josh is in.
He's in
for
2. All right, ran the option to the strong side, folks. The inside veer. Reese got tagged right at the line of scrimmage, pitched it as he was getting tackled, and in it went.
And, boy, right now, their coaches trying to get their defense fired up.
Yeah, they're
not happy.
They're a little bit shell-shocked right now.
Yeah, they're not happy.
That's all right. That's the way it needs to be. That's why we're here tonight.
Yeah, they need to get that scoreboard fixed. It should be 16.
Yeah.
2:14 to play here on the first half. There we go. They finally give us those 2.
Yeah, they were going to make sure.
So now the Maroon Devils will kick off. And the good thing is our Maroon Devils will get the football first in the third quarter.
That's right. So we're going to kick this one off right here. We've got 2 minutes and 14 seconds to keep them out of the end zone.
Yep.
And so it's big play time now. It's what you're thinking. I'm thinking as a coach defensively. We got to stop the big plays, keep them in bounds, and keep this clock running.
Cutler Adams back deep. Also back deep is going to be Chase Calhoun. But I don't think we're going to kick it to them.
No, I don't think so. And
nope.
Robbinsville's got 2 timeouts, I'm pretty sure. And so they'll use them, I'm pretty sure, if they get the ball in field position up around or past the 50-yard line. So let's see what happens.
Brendan Lanning to kick off. We've kicked it to the right side. This one's got a squib right up the middle. Going to be taken on the hop at the 27-yard line. Bringing it back was going to be one of their backs back out to the 43-yard line. Good return over there by Darian Ledbetter, one of their receivers.
Right.
So now they have it in pretty good shape.
Okay, I got to throw this out there real quick. Many years ago, we came over here. Robbinsville was throwing the ball all over the field. I put in a coverage where our defensive tackles dropped into coverage. We had a defensive tackle named Justin Wade pick off 2 passes against Robbinsville that night on this field right here for a win. And that's the first time I've seen a defensive lineman do the same thing right here. Long time. All right, screen pass out here, bubble screen.
Yep.
To number 6. Field.
He gets about 6 yards. That's going to be Bryce Adams over there. Right. And I'm surprised they go right back to the screen.
Well, this was a bubble screen, a little bit wider. Yep. The other one's kind of just a backdoor screen. It's where the quarterback looks like he's going to sprint real deep and real hard one way and throws it back. And that's the only time you see that. All right, now they flip-flop them. Adams is at the wing. He's wider. This time it's a different set of plays for them. Fullbacks there. It's all pass plays.
Carpenter rolling.
Got 2 in the routes.
Looking. Got his man on the sideline.
We fell down over there. Going
to be complete on the sideline over there to Bryce Adams.
Now
and that'll stop the clock at 1:32.
Yeah, and that puts them in the driver's seat right here right now. So we've got to be on our toes right here. A defender fell down over there, and he caught it. The receiver caught it right on the boundary and stepped out of bounds. So the ball is on our 39-yard line, headed in towards our end zone.
So again, Robbinsville trying to make something happen before halftime. Our Maroon Devils right now with the momentum and a 16-8 lead over Robbinsville.
Adams back to the wing. They're in the gun. All right, going to flare it out to the fullback.
Yep, here's Calhoun. Calhoun at the 35.
Just tackle him in bounds. Don't let him get out of bounds.
He got out of bounds.
He got out of bounds.
He sure did. He drug our tacklers out of bounds. That'll stop the clock at 1:23, and Robbinsville still has 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, we hit him at the hash mark.
We did.
He carried us all the way out of bounds.
He did. Josh Collins and Reese Winchester over there like saying, hey, how about a momentum whistle, Didn't get one. So now the clock is stopped. Robbinsville brings in the play from the sideline.
That starts again. All right, going with eye backs this time. Wide side of the field. Tight ends into the boundary. But you got a wide side up there at the top. And there's going to fake the toss sweep. Trying to throw it backside underneath.
Got him.
Keep him in bounds.
He stays in bounds at the 23-yard line. And down there on the tackle for the Maroon Devils is Big Grady Lewis.
He's surely going to use the time. No, he's not going to.
Clock right now is 54 seconds and running.
Yeah. All right. Adams at the wing towards the wide side again. Going to get the same look. He's going to sprint that way.
Carpenter rolling. He's out of. He's gonna be caught.
He's caught inbounds. Clock is running.
Clock running. They're surely going to have to. Yeah. Now they call a timeout.
Okay.
35 seconds to play. But what a play over there. That looked like maybe Mason Cochran over there.
I couldn't tell who it was that running down from behind. Just got him by the back of his ankle and went down.
I think it might have been Mason 32. But as we mentioned, our thoughts going out to Cole Weichel. Can't play tonight. Broke his leg yesterday, we understand, in an automobile accident, and a senior. And, man, we hate it for him, but I know he'd love to be out there.
Yeah, he would be. And he was having the other day at practice. He was having a good day at practice, and he was feeling good about everything. And it's just a tough break. You really don't. That's hard stuff to explain. It's going to happen to teams. It happens every year all around the country. But you hope it don't happen to yours. But odds are it's going to.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it happen last night in the NFL. Joe Burrow, we understand, tore a ligament in his wrist and is probably out for the rest of the year for the Cincinnati Bengals. So it happens at every level.
Oh, yeah, it does. But automobile accidents are that's the ones that terrify me.
Yeah, those can really go bad.
All right, going to bring up second down here, Gary.
Second down and 9, 35 seconds to play. Robbinsville has one timeout left, and the ball is on the 22-yard line.
They're going to be going out of the gun. They got Adams in a slot over here now. He's going to be a receiver. He's not going to be blocking on the edge, all right? Now they're going to have trips out here. All three of them out. One standing there all by himself. Get underneath.
And we make the tackle, then they may have to
11-yard line.
They're going to have to use their last timeout, and they just did, I believe. Nope, now they're going to spot the ball and snap it. No timeout used.
Well, giving him too much time.
I mean, now they're winding the clock.
He's going to kill it right there.
Yeah, okay, they spiked the ball, so it saved a timeout with 23 seconds left, and they're inside the 15 at the 11-yard line. So now they get the play in. Coach D. Walsh over there talking to his quarterback, Donovan Carpenter, the senior.
And they got a wide side of the field now, and that's important to them. And you notice they're going to put three receivers out to the wide side. They're going to have Adams right there at that wing again. He's tight this time, and normally he blocks from right there, but they could run the football right here too with a timeout.
Here
Coming
comes
off
the blitz.
The edge, screen.
Throws it to the left side. It's going to be complete over here and out of bounds. It's complete to Roman Jones, and the clock is still running, 13.6 seconds. And not sure if they called a timeout or.
I don't know. I'm not exactly.
I don't know if he got out of bounds or not.
Got out of bounds. I can't see. The entire stadium was blocked from there. Nobody can see it but the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Whether he got out of bounds or not. So
they still have a timeout left with 13.5 seconds. Now they have a third down and about 4 at the 6-yard line.
Big play time, wide side of the field again, in towards our boundary.
Yep.
Adams at the wing, putting the running back on the same side to block out in front of the quarterback. Looks like he's probably going to roll that way. Got the tight end to the backside in single. That's who they're throwing. They're throwing to Adams back underneath.
Oh, it looked low.
Incomplete.
It's incomplete. So they have time for maybe 2 more plays.
7.9 seconds.
Maybe 2 more.
It's fourth down, though, I think, coming up.
Yep, fourth down.
So they got time for 1 more play, unless they get a first down.
That's it. So they could get a first down inside the 2-yard line, it looks like. So D. Walsh talking to his quarterback again, Donovan Carpenter.
I believe he's going to take a timeout now, finally. Yeah.
They want to talk it over because they got to be careful here, Coach, because, now they're out of timeouts, so with 8 seconds, they better go for the end zone or get it out of bounds.
That's the thinking right here, and it's got to be quick and out of bounds.
Yeah.
That's it. But
or in the end zone.
Yeah, or in the end zone. That's the only 2 options they got.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not even thinking about that first down marker right now.
That's it.
Because your time, you ain't going to have time.
Don't forget, fans, the winner of this game will play the winner of Mountain Heritage and North Rowan next Friday. Whoever, of course, if Robbinsville wins, they'll be here at Robbinsville. If our Maroon Devils wins, we will be on the road next week. We hope, if we go on the road, we hope it's at Mountain Heritage. That's a little closer than North Rowan. And interestingly enough, Robbinsville has already beaten Mountain Heritage once this year.
Oh, yeah, they played them.
Early.
Played them early in the season and beat them, so, yeah.
But, hey, right now we're just worried about the first half and this play.
Oh, yeah, this play right here sums it all up, unless something real fluke happens. Okay.
Again, 4th down and 4.
Wide side of the field is towards our boundary for the folks that can't see it.
Yep.
Ball's on the hash mark on Robbinsville's side. Robbinsville's got a tight end.
3 wide receivers.
He's got 3 wide outs.
Oh, they're calling
running back.
Sherman Holt wants a timeout.
Yeah, there you go. He wanted to see them line up and see what he had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had 2 timeouts, so we can use them.
Yeah, there ain't no sense carrying them in.
That's it.
And Robbinsville lined up very, very snug in there. That looked a little different. They didn't stretch us out. They were in there tight, almost as looked like they may have been trying to run out routes to the wide side of the field, giving themselves room, or quarterback just taking it and running it.
And the quarterback is quick.
Yeah, and trying to get Adams underneath on that same route they threw to him, but it was incomplete over here.
Yep.
Because now they were in there snug. They're in there to try to get us from defending the field.
So the defense is talking it over.
Yeah, they were lined up very, very tight out of that spread formation.
And Coach, our players have talked about that this week, that Coach Napier has really helped them prepare for these football games.
Well, he's been a big difference for Coach Holt and his staff, and he's aggressive, and I like the way he coaches. I coached against him a long time.
Here we go, 4th down and 4, Robbinsville.
Right. Look for it. They got the tight end to the wide side now, and it's going to try to throw it up for grabs into the end zone.
And it's going to be no signal. Oh, now they say touchdown.
Well, we couldn't see. We would never know. So.
Yeah, very late call. They got it to Bryce Adams. It was in the corner of the end zone where the field is blocked by the concrete the cheerleaders are on. We couldn't see.
Nobody in this end of the stadium could see. Now they're talking it over down there because let's see what happened right here. I didn't see an official give a touchdown.
There was an official in the back of the end zone signal touchdown.
Pass interference against Robbinsville.
Uh-oh.
All right.
That wipes that out.
Okay, that wipes that out. All right, now it's 3.2 seconds. There's a push off. I guarantee you they got in that corner. We can't see it. That was 4th down.
Yeah, but they still get they get to
play it. Yeah.
But now it's 4th and long. The ball comes out to the 21-yard line, and they only have 3 seconds. So basically,
it's an end zone shot.
They have to go for the end zone.
It's an end zone shot. A trick play of some kind. Throw it out to a wide receiver. He throws it again. Something of that nature.
But again, we can't see literally. Nobody over here can see that corner of the end zone.
Like I say, the cheerleaders, and that's about it.
All right.
Back them out now. Decide, get you some depth. All right, going up under out of the wing tee. There he comes out of the backfield. Wheel route
again.
Going up with Reese. And we intercepted it, sounds like. I can't tell. It's incomplete one. I believe
Maroon Devil fans are celebrating. Either way, they did not score.
That's right. They threw it up over where Reese Winchester was, one-on-one with that single receiver over here. And he either batted it down or picked it off. I'm not sure which.
But our fans are screaming their approval as both teams head for the locker room. And the Maroon Devils up 16-8 here at Big Oak Stadium. Fans, we got a lot of football coming up. But, Coach, wow, what a crazy first half.
Yeah, it feels good to be leading. But now I'm telling you that we've seen already how volatile this all can be. And stopping that first momentum thing it was huge. So now it's going to get bigger during the second half. We know more about each other now. I mean, even after playing just a couple of weeks ago, we know more about each other right now.
Oh, no doubt. Fans, stay tuned. We've got a lot of football left, so stay with us right here on the Maroon Devils Network. lines up on that wing on the right side. And here comes Glassby again, right up the middle. He's into the
gone.
secondary. Look out. Nobody's going to catch him. Another touchdown. Maroon Devils a 26-0 lead.
Indoor track had their first meet at Swain Wednesday. The men's team took third with 106 points, and the women's team took first with 156 points. The team travels to Robbinsville, the only team they've lost against this year. For the Swain County High School is hosting a memorial service for Carrie Powell in the gym at 1 o'clock.
Lives here.
Hello viewers, my name is Audrey Zelinka and I'm one of your students. Hello viewers, my name is Audrey Zelinka and I'm one of your students. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of responsibility are values important to our daily lives. In a game, these are translated into the word sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the strongest education athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is given to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and spectators. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
Local band Brother will perform live at the Swain Arts Center tomorrow, Saturday, November 18th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Tickets are $5 at the door. All proceeds will go to the Swain County High School Rock Band Club to purchase instruments and equipment. All ages are welcome. Please come out and support the band and our club. The goal of the Swain High Rock Band Club is to provide opportunities for students to learn instruments such as electric guitar, bass, and drums. With continued community support, the club hopes to incorporate after-school lessons from local professional musicians.
A 6-0 lead.
Indoor track had their first meet at Swain Wednesday. The men's team took third with 106 points, and the women's team took first with 156 points. Distance runners will be at Reagan High School Saturday, November 18th. Last week, Swain football played a great game against Bessemer City, winning 42-7. Tonight, the team travels to Robbinsville, the only team they've lost against this year, for the third round of playoffs at 7:30. And remember, tomorrow, local band Brother will be performing live at the Swain Arts Center from 3 to 5. Tickets are $5 per person, and all proceeds will go to the High School Rock Band Club to purchase instruments and equipment. Wednesday, November 22nd, Swain County High School is hosting a memorial service for Carrie Powell in the gym at 1 o'clock.
Fans, welcome back. We're at halftime, just getting ready to get the second half underway literally. Maroon Devils up 16-8. One updated score. Mount Airy now leads Murphy 36-19. That ball game is right there at halftime. Would also like to remind you that the Maroon Devil Invitational Wrestling Tournament is tomorrow at Swain High. 16 teams will be competing in this one-day wrestling event. It will last all day, so come on out. And there's going to be a rock concert over in the Fine Arts Center at 3 o'clock, we understand. Here comes Josh. Check that out. It's going to be Stroman on the return on the opening kickoff. And we get the ball first.
There's
here.
A flag. Be a late hit, I'm pretty sure, on Robbinsville, carried him on out of bounds there.
Yep, going to be a personal foul.
We need some of those. We need all those extra yards we can get.
No doubt about it, Coach, because, penalties, especially in a close game like this, it's like they get bigger.
And this is, every penalty tonight's going to loom large down the road.
So now it's going to bring up first down and 10 for the Maroon Devils, and let's see where they're going to wind up spotting the football now. Yeah. It's going to start walking from the 33.
Yep.
And it should go out to the 48-yard line. So it should be up near midfield.
Up near midfield.
And that's going to bring it up to the 48-yard line, Coach. So we're going to start off in good shape here for the third quarter.
Right at midfield, going to go out of split backs, tight end to the right. Two tight ends, I believe, this time. Yeah, we're in two tights this time. Or unbalanced. Let me check this. No, we're in an unbalanced set right here. We've got 4 offensive linemen on this side of the football. Going to run the power.
Here
right there.
Collins. Boy, got a couple of yards.
Yeah, we tried to run the power play off tackle there to the unbalanced side. And don't forget, when Robbinsville makes adjustments, if we stay in the unbalance, is that the option to the weak side is sometimes one of the better plays out of it. That's running away from the unbalanced side, running away from the numbers.
And Robbinsville has done a pretty good job stopping us between the tackles.
Right, okay. Now we're unbalanced again. One split receiver, split backs, inside veer this time. And pickup of about 4 or 5, a good play.
Yep.
Going to bring up about third and 4.
And that's Josiah Glassby on the carry.
Straight ahead, just a straight veer dive right at it, using the unbalanced side there.
And we haven't run Josiah a whole lot tonight.
No, not tonight. Out of a little different formation than what we had in the first game, where we were running a lot of T backfield stuff and 3 back stuff back there to make a big difference.
10:47 to play. We're in the third quarter at Robbinsville. Maroon Devils on top 16-8.
Now we're unbalanced to the other side, to our boundary this time. Over there talking it over, the tight end and the tackle, and how they're going to block this veer look over there on that side. There's the inside veer back to that's the bend back play with Collins right there. One
Josh
player away.
Down. Josh for the first down. On the tackle down there is going to be Cooper Adams. But again, he almost broke that one.
Yeah, that's a little bend back play. That's not the veer play. We blocked that thing pushing them towards the veer hole rather than trying to down block it. And so what ends up happening is you bend it back. We used to refer to that as a bend back play. You go back behind the center once you get the football to the backside A gap.
So now we got one man wide to the left side, out of the eye.
Unbalanced again, out of the eye backs.
Robbinsville rushing 4 up front.
Toss sweep to Gillespie inside.
Oh, boy, he's hit.
He's hit at the line of scrimmage and driven back. We'll mark him about a yard short of the line of scrimmage.
Chase Calhoun leading the charge on that blitz, and he had nowhere to go, Coach.
Yeah, he's coming downhill all the way into that alley. You get the kick-out block, but that alley's hard to get blocked because you're not sure whether the safety's coming or the outside linebacker's coming into it.
9:30 to play here in the third quarter. 16-8 Maroon Devils now. Still on the drive. Second down and 11 at the Robbinsville 36.
Staying with the unbalance to the left-hand side. Robbinsville making a few adjustments again. We're going to look for it to be the outside veer at some point time this side. Straight ahead. Straight ahead on the inside play, veer play.
Josh got 3.
Yep.
It's going to bring up third down now. We're still going to need about 8 yards to go.
Yep, third and 8.
But we're in 4-down territory.
Yep. For Coach Holt it is.
Yeah. At the 33-yard line of Robbinsville. Our Maroon Devils trying to keep the drive alive here. One thing about it, as we mentioned, Coach, just a fast-moving game, a lot of running.
All right, going unbalanced again to our sidelines. Ball's close to our hash. Split backs, one wide receiver into the boundary.
They're showing blitz. Here they come.
Here comes the veer. There's
and he runs by the blitz.
There goes Gillespie. He's going to score. Yes, he is. That's the weak side veer.
Yep.
There was the weak side veer away from the unbalanced side. That's the put-away play when you get in the unbalanced. That was great. What a great cut Josiah made to the outside right there then. Once he got to past level 2, he turned the burners on and got to the edge, and he was gone.
So now 8:23 to play, third quarter. Reese coming in with a play from the sideline as we're going to be going for 2 to try to make it 24-8.
I'm telling you, that was sliding them defensive linemen over, and them linebackers got so concentrated on Josh over there on that other side. See, now we're going to go unbalanced this way, okay? You may see the weak side veer again to that side, and there it is. Josh Collins with the football, running his feet, going in. It is.
He's in.
Weak side veered. Same play we just scored on him. This time it was Josh running the same thing.
One thing about Gillespie on that, Coach, Chase Calhoun was blitzing from that side.
Right.
And Gillespie ran right around the blitz.
And the thing about it is, that's the problem when you blitz. You start blitzing a lot, and people panic when they see that unbalanced. And when you start that blitzing, it goes back to something I said a few weeks back. It's like 2 trains passing in the night. You blur past each other. I mean, it's a defender. He can't throw the brakes on, and the offender doesn't have to throw the brakes on. He could just increase his speed.
So now Maroon Devils
dangerous, and especially with Adams back there at any point in time touching that football, and the quarterback too. So,
and when we stopped them on the opening drive, that was a huge stop.
It really was. No matter how this ball game turns out, that was huge.
So now it's going to be Brendan kicking off. And we've had the squib kick the last couple of kickoffs.
Yeah, he kind of bounced it down the field into the same place. We'll see what he does with it this time. He's got the ball standing straight up in the air. There it is again.
Another squib kick. High hop.
Took a high hop back to number 2.
Yep, here's Chase Calhoun again. Calhoun right up the middle. Calhoun's a good running back, and he's going into Maroon Devil territory all the way down to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, he just blew that thing upfield. He's big, strong young man, and he didn't really change directions. He just turned it upfield and got gone.
And again, he transferred over from Cherokee, and that just made Robbinsville better.
That sure did.
So now first down Robbinsville, 8:14 to play here in the third quarter. Maroon Devils up, though, 24-8 right now. Had a great opening drive to score to get this third quarter going our way, and right now the momentum is on our side.
Wing T, backfield. Look for the guard, looking for it's going to pass, going to try to throw it out here.
And almost getting a hand on it down there was Reese Winchester.
Yeah, almost picked off by the linebacker inside, dropping into coverage right there.
So that slant pattern almost burned Robbinsville.
Yeah.
And they realize now, though, Coach, with 8:11 to play, time starts becoming a factor, when you got good defenses and a 16-point lead.
Yeah, they're not panicked yet. They're going to play their game. Now they got Adams at the wing. He's fullback up in, quarterback option.
Quarterback is going to keep it, and he carries down inside the 45-yard line to the 44.
Yeah.
And that's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, it didn't help on the edge out there that they were tackling our quarterback defender out there and got away with that one. But that's something that's got to play with. And
third down and 6. And again, Robbinsville in 4-down territory as well. They're not going to punt here inside our 45-yard line.
High backs this time. Tight ends into the boundary on our side. Got twins to the wide side. Okay. Going to run the counter. There, and tackled him.
Got about 2 or 3.
Got about 2 yards out of it. Knocked his feet out from under him right at the line of scrimmage, and he dove out for a couple of more. So it's going to bring up 4th and about 3.
4th down coming up now. 7:15 to play in the third quarter. Another big 4th down opportunity for the Maroon Devil defense.
Ball's closer to the hash on our sideline for folks that can't see it at home.
Yep, they're going right to left. And they're going to bring 2 wide receivers on the left side.
All right, got twins out here. Adams is at the wing. He's loosened up. He's outside. Out of the shotgun. Flicked it out to the running back. He's going to pick up the first down.
Yep. Just a little pass in the flat.
Just a quick throw to the fullback coming out of the backfield. That's a first down type catch right there. That's all they were looking for, is to get us spread out over here, get him underneath.
And it's going to bring up first down and 10 now for Robbinsville at the Maroon Devil 35-yard line. 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Maroon Devils up 24-8.
I backs this time. Pro set I. That means we'll receive wide receiver on each side. Going to open it up, run the counter trap. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, Adams is, but he still
keeps
picks
going.
Up. Yeah,
he's still got 5.
Picked up 5 yards, driving his feet and getting that forward body lean in there.
And that's what he does so well, and Josh Collins does it too.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they're just too good. You know, people talking about Adams' yardage, 1,617. Well, hey, Josh Collins has 1,852.
Yeah, they're both good running backs, man.
Outstanding running backs.
Back to the wing they go. Quarterback's up underneath. Adams is out at the wing again with the tight end this time, or away from the tight end this time. Running the counter over the top. We stop them at the line of scrimmage. Yes, sir.
There is big Grady Lewis.
Grady was there the whole way, had a blocker in his chest, realized exactly where the football was, didn't even have to see it. Stuck his arm out there, hooked him up, and made the play.
He did. He drove him backwards. He probably lost a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. But Grady just drove him backwards.
Yeah.
Grady's a big guy in there at 6'2", 247 pounds.
All right. Got him at the wing this time. He's up tighter, going out of the gun. Got the wide side of the field up there. They like the wide side. Come off coverage.
Carpenter's got it.
Right underneath.
Yep. He hits his receiver down there. That's going to be Darian Ledbetter, who has 28 catches over 500 yards on the season.
Great possession catch by the Robbinsville receiver. Went right down to his knees to make sure he made the catch. Wasn't worrying about running afterwards. He had to catch the football to get that first down. He did a good job of it. We weren't bad in coverage. We just weren't underneath it.
At the 22-yard line now, Robbinsville first down and 10. 5 minutes to play, third quarter.
All right, going out of eye backs this time. Tight end is to the wide side of the field. Ball's on the hash near our sidelines. Counter tray play. Counter
Adams.
Double trap. He's up through.
He broke a tackle. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Now it's going to bring up first down and goal.
There wasn't much of a crack there. He jumped through it. I mean, we had him squoze down. We just weren't able to squeeze it tight enough. He literally jumped through the seam.
He did.
And hit the ground running.
So now, Robbinsville knocking on the door inside our 10-yard line. First down and goal at the 8.
Okay.
24-8. Maroon Devils in the lead.
Twins to the wide side of the field. Tight ends in the boundary. Going out of eye backs again. Going to watch offensive linemen. Right there's the off-tackle play. We got him at the line of scrimmage. Yep. We just run our feet, wrap him up.
Oh,
yes,
no
sir.
gain. No gain.
No gain.
And again, good job by the defensive front. One of those guys coming up there to help out again is going to be Lucas Sutton, who's been strong all year.
Yeah, both linebackers appeared right there on that isolation play. That's what you're looking for, is when you can get 2 linebackers into that alley simultaneously, he's not going to get much out of it.
So now that's going to bring up second down and goal from the 8-yard line. No gain.
All right, one back set. Got Adams at the wing over here to the split receiver side. Tight ends to the wide side. There's the fullback over
Calhoun.
The top again.
Calhoun with a big gain down inside to about the 3.
That's been their biggest play tonight. That play right there is killing us right now.
Yeah, Calhoun
we're either going away from it or something.
So it's going to be, I believe, third down and goal down at the 2.
Got an injury timeout. We got LD Luquire. He got bummed up on his leg right there. He's going out now.
Yeah, they're helping him off. He's kind of limping over there. Takes his helmet off, and we hope he's going to be okay, because if we can hang on and win here, we're going to need him next week.
Right, a little under 3.5 minutes left to play. All right, here we go, out of the wing tee. Unbalanced this way. Here comes Adams over the top. Block in the back.
Score.
Block in the back, got away with it, and touchdown. They ran the unbalanced just like we did on our first series, and it's the old wing tee play, pulling both guards. He's just getting to the edge. He can either cut it up or get to the edge, and right there he just outran us to the edge.
He did. 3:09 to play in the third quarter. You know, Robbinsville is going to line up and go for two. They have had 21 two-point conversions this year. Carpenter coming in with the play from the sideline. They like to go to Adams on these two-point conversions.
He's at fullback this time. Out of the wing tee, quarterback running the option. That's what they've been trying to do.
Yep, and he scores.
Foot race into the corner.
Yep. So that makes it a one-touchdown lead, 24-16. With 3:09 to play, we're in the third quarter. Our Maroon Devils will get the football when we come back after this timeout. Fans, welcome back. Josh Collins, 29 yards rushing on the night, has now moved into, looks like fourth place. Check that. Yes, fourth place in the season rushing chart. Actually, he has moved up to third place.
Onside kick. That ball set up for a squib or an onside kick. He's got that ball tilted forward.
And they kick it toward the sideline. It's going to be going, no, we're going to return it. We actually grab it and fall on it down inside the 25-yard line. So
that was strange. I couldn't believe he'd get his foot underneath that ball, but he did.
That was a strange play on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, it really was.
we just kind of grabbed it and fell on it.
Looks like there's an injured player down here. Again, we can't see.
Yeah, they've got an injured player. We can't see who it is down on the sideline because of the angle of this press box and the stands. Can't tell if it's a Maroon Devil or a Robbinsville Black Knight. But looks like it's, like I say, I can't tell. But now he's getting up. It is a Robbinsville player. And they're helping him off. It looks like Zeke Silvers. Zeke, one of their leading corners, 62 tackles on the year. So he's a big guy on defense. But now the Maroon Devils have the football. We have the lead, 24-16, 3:07 to play in the third quarter. A lot of football left, and I've got to believe this game still is not over by a long shot. But now Maroon Devils have got to take control of the football and get a good time-consuming drive going here.
All right, going unbalanced again to the wide side of the field towards our sidelines, out of eye backs. Running off tackle play nowhere. Linebacker was blitzing the whole way from the wide side of the field. They're bound determined not. They're going to make us run that thing into the boundary. They're not going to let us have that wide side of the field.
That was Cage Williams, one of their linebackers, in on that tackle. We're going to lose about 3. Second down and 13 coming up. 2:45 to play in the third quarter. Our Maroon Devils now inside our own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Going unbalanced again. To the left, same formation, this time out of split backs. Looks more like a veer set. It is, inside veer to Gillespie. If he kept his feet, if he'd have kept his feet, he's going to probably score again. Right there. May come out to the outside just like he did before. I'm telling you, once they start making those adjustments up front, that veer hits so fast. He blows by them before they even know what's happening. They can't close it. They can't close it from the outside in.
So now at the 27-yard line, it's going to bring up third down and 5. And right now we are not in 4-down territory. So a big third down play coming up.
Same formation, only the wide outs to the other side. Going to go out of the gun this time. Still unbalanced into our boundary. All right.
And they fake the handoff, and
there's
Reese. Reese has the first down.
But he fumbled it. Fumbled it before he got down.
And it's our ball.
It's our ball. We recovered. Yeah. He had the first down and then got hit
Yeah, it looks like Mason Cochran got on it.
That
32.
That's the lead option where he's shuffling his feet, and he hooks up with the running back out of the gun, and it buys him time, and then he pulls it, and he's gone up in there with it.
But, boy, we've talked about this before, Coach. Turnovers can really be big right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to hang on that football, man.
That's it. Got to protect the ball. First and 10, Maroon Devils.
Unbalanced this way this time, going out of split backs, split receivers to the unbalanced side. All right, inside veer to Gillespie again.
And he gets about 4 out to the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up a second down and 6.
Yeah, he's straight ahead running right there, down block. He's running right off the butt of the guard as he's blocking down. Just keep stretching them. All you're looking for is in that veer is the first down defender past the football, the first defensive lineman past the football, and you run right at him because he's going to be knocked out of the way.
Now under a minute to play in the third quarter.
Unbalanced the other way. Look for us to come. We're now backs this time.
Robbinsville, a 4-man front. Oh, we moved. Yeah,
well, we're getting off the ball way ahead of the snap count right there.
Yeah, we moved. So
that'd be Fisher on this side right here.
Yeah.
He did a little bit play before and got away with it, but this one right here got him.
Yeah, this one too obvious.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring up now a second down and about 14.
There again.
No, check that. Got to bring up second and 11, my bad.
Yeah, second and 11. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Yeah, there again, that goes back to your what you were talking about, penalties, Gary.
Yeah.
They're drive stoppers. We hope this was not one of them.
Oh, you said it.
All right, going out of the gun, unbalanced again. Now look for this same option look you saw a minute ago, right there.
There goes
Give it to Gillespie this time on the edge. Get upfield.
Broke a tackle.
All right. You want to cut down on some of that yardage, yeah?
Well, he's still got some great yards after contact.
Yeah, he got about 10 yards out of it, the entire run after he got hit the first time.
Good yards after contact. That's going to bring up a third down. We're going to need about 3, and that's the end of the third quarter. So we go to the fourth quarter. Final 12 minutes. Maroon Devils up by 8, 24-16. We'll be back here on the Maroon Devils Network.
Local band Brother will perform live at the Swain Arts Center tomorrow, Saturday, November 18th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Tickets are $5 at the door. All proceeds will go to the Swain County High School Rock Band Club to purchase instruments and equipment. All ages are welcome. Please come out and support the band and our club. The goal of the Swain High Rock Band Club is to provide opportunities for students to learn instruments such as electric guitar, bass, and drums. With continued community support, the club hopes to incorporate after-school lessons from local professional musicians. So come out for an afternoon of family-friendly music and support a good cause.
Fans, welcome back. Want to give a shout out to our good friend Terry Fortner, listening from Dahlonega, Georgia, as he is an old Maroon Devil himself. And here we go.
Oh,
the
ball went on the
in
ground.
the backfield.
Yeah, we tried the weak side veer to the wide side right there, and it was going to work. But we messed up on the hookup.
Yeah.
We messed up on the hookup right there between the quarterback and the dive back on that side. Yeah, that was.
Reese got on the football though. It's going to bring up. It's going to bring up fourth down at about 4.
We're going to have to punt this one. Yeah, going to have to punt it.
And yes, indeed, Terry, going to VMI tomorrow, just so you know.
Want to give a quick shout out to Chuck Collins and Chad Garrigan down by the pond in South Carolina.
All right.
I told them I would, and now they owe me money.
Hey,
so there.
That's the best kind of shout out.
It is. That's the shout out for money.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fourth down.
All right, fourth. Fake punt.
Fake punt. We didn't get it. We don't get it. Robbinsville is going to get the ball now at the 44-yard line of Maroon Devil territory. So that was a gamble, but Robbinsville was there to stop it with 11:10 to play.
Big Mo just changed shirts.
It did.
Big Mo just changed shirts.
And Robbinsville's crowd jumped all over that.
Yeah, we snapped it to the up back, and away it went.
So Robbinsville was there, and we fooled them a couple of times tonight on plays. Didn't fool them there.
Yeah.
Here we go, 1st and 10, Black Knights.
Adams at the wing, fullback set.
Here comes the blitz.
Here comes Adams underneath.
Oh,
yeah,
not
we
much.
blitzed, and that was a good defensive call right there by Coach Napar. He realized. I mean, they worked on it all week. When he set away like that, it has to do with his depth, how far away he is, the timing of that buck play.
And Skeet Cook over there helping out on the tackle. A good job to plug that hole over there.
Yeah, we're going back to the 3-3 look with the 3 inside linebacker look right now.
Yep.
We've been coming in and out of it.
Mason Cochran over there. He's coming in and playing a lot tonight for Cole Weichel, who is out with a broken leg. 2nd down and 9.
This time out of the gun, you can see the tackle and the tight end are way back off the ball on the other side.
Here comes a blitz. Carpenter in trouble now. Throws to the sideline. Got his man.
Complete.
He's got a 1st down, but boy, Skeet Cook almost had him.
He almost had him. He's just one step away.
So now 1st down Robbinsville at the 33-yard line of Maroon Devil territory.
All right.
10:22 to play. Still a lot of time left, guys.
Yeah, we gotta find a stop here. There's no doubt about it. We gotta find a way to stop. The clock is not factoring into this thing right now. All right, eye backs. Tight ends to the wide side of the field. Isolation, weak side or strong side.
Adams still running hard down to the 28-yard line. You got about 5.
Things getting a little chippy out there. A lot of pushing and shoving going on.
Yeah.
Blocks in the backs, up in the line of scrimmage and things like that.
Yep, there was Lucas Sutton again on the tackle, and helping him out again was Mason Cochran.
Yeah, Adams got up a little gingerly right there. He may be dinged a little bit still. He got a little bit dinged in the first half.
He did, yeah.
And it may be bothering him right now. We'll see. He's a tough young man, so I don't think it's going to make a whole lot of difference.
Nobody wants to come out now.
No. Pro eye this time, pro set eye. The tight end's into the boundary.
Here comes Adams again.
Counter play, other side.
Adams only got a couple. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 at the Maroon Devil 25-yard line.
And Robbinsville's happy with this. They're tickled to death with this right here because they're in 4-down territory. They don't care about how many yards they're going to get. Just as long as it's forward progress, and they're just going to keep feeding Adams, and then they'll come back in a minute, put him out there to wing, and give it to that fullback again on that off-tackle play.
9 minutes to play in the ball game. 24-16.
Might be the one unbalanced. There's one to Adams to the unbalanced side.
Oh, he's down to the 10, inside the 10, and now it's going to be 1st and goal for the Maroon Devils. Reese Winchester with a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah. All right, Black Knights 1st and 10 inside, or right at the 5-yard line.
Yep.
So we need a big stop right here. We got to have turnover. And what Robbinsville did then is they went quick, unbalanced, up to the line of scrimmage, got in the wing tee backfield, and ran that counter play.
Now at the 7-yard line, 1st and goal, Black Knights.
Same thing. Got the same look out of the wing tee. Unbalanced, same exact play.
Yep,
up in there he goes again.
Got 3 yards.
Yeah. Staying with the same formation.
Going to bring up 2nd down and goal to go now from just inside the 4-yard line. And they're going to spot it right on the 4.
Yeah, bringing the big fullback back in here, number 2 right now.
Calhoun.
And he's the one that you got to watch with the fullback off tackle play.
Yeah, that's been working for them.
It really has. It's probably gained more ground for them than any single play they've had tonight.
Yeah.
Let's see how they line it up. He's the nigh backs though this time.
So he's the deep man in the eye.
Yep.
He gets
counter
the
trap back the other way. He is the
back.
deep man.
We knock him back.
Knock him back. Bringing up 3rd down.
Good stop.
Yeah.
So now 3rd down from the same 4-yard line. No gain at all.
He's
and
dinged
we've got
up
an
a little
injured
bit.
player.
That's him. He's got to come out now because he got dinged up right there too.
Yeah. And he's talking to the official. He didn't want to come out, but they blew the whistle.
Yeah, they did. Once he's on the ground like that, and
he's got to come out.
Yeah.
He didn't want to, but here he comes.
Well, that's an official's call. Adams is coming back in now.
So Cutler coming back in for Chase Calhoun. 3rd down and goal from the 4. We stopped him once tonight inside the 5-yard line. Can we do it again?
All right, let's see what their formation is going to look like. Probably be more conventional. It is. Tight ends over here.
Shotgun.
Adams at the wing, shotgun set.
And a timeout. Somebody's calling a timeout.
Yeah.
No, we got an offside against the Maroon Devils. Man. Not sure I saw that. Not sure I saw that, but the officials blew the whistle. That's half the distance, so now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line.
Oh, Lord. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. That's just gut-wrenching there.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
I mean, you basically got to have 2 negative plays right here.
Yeah.
Minus yards.
I mean, 2
yards
backs doesn't
yep.
sound like a lot, but it's a lot in here.
Eye backs, tight ends to this side, to the right side. Leaned in.
There's
isolation.
Adams.
Hit at the line of scrimmage.
He stopped.
He stopped short.
Boy, just inside the 1-yard line.
Yeah, right at the 1-yard line. 1-yard line.
Wow.
7 minutes left to play.
This could be the play of the game coming up. 4th and goal at the 1 for Robbinsville.
Yep.
They want to tie it up. Our Maroon Devils want to keep them out of the end zone and get the ball back.
All right, trying to bring some people on the field, Robbinsville is. Got to watch that play clock now.
It's right at the line, at the 1-yard line.
All right. Bringing the 133 fullback out, putting number 2 back in there. Knock a dent in it, hustling up there. Out of wing T, fullback dive, touchdown.
Yeah, they got it.
Now, here's going to be the play of the game.
Yeah,
right here,
conversion.
2-point conversion. This is where it all boils down to. You keep them from tying it, they're scrambling the rest of the game. But that's going to be a game. If I get it, then we're right back 0-0, and we'll have 6 minutes left 6.5 minutes left to try to score and put this thing away.
So now Robbinsville are going to go for 2. And again, Cutler Adams is normally their go-to guy on these conversions.
Unbalanced to the left.
Here goes the option.
Quarterback option.
He's got
in.
it.
Yeah,
he's in.
Yeah.
He could have pitched it, but he decided to keep it.
He just turned it up right there. Yeah, we didn't do a good job tackling him on the edge. We reached around him and basically pushed him in the end zone.
So it's a 24-24 tie, 6.5 minutes to play. We're going to get the football back, and now the key is no turnovers.
And penalties. Good Lord.
Penalties.
We got to quit shooting ourselves in the foot and
just move the ball.
Yeah, and just move the football, score, and put them in a mode where they are searching, they're scratching.
They have to panic.
Yeah.
Because if we can score, especially with one of the drives that we have been known for, there probably won't be a lot of time left.
Well, and, we've seen a lot of overtime playoff games. I did as a coach. I don't know how we ended up in them, but we did.
We did.
And overtime games are just, they're fatiguing, but it might come down to that. And you got 2 football teams out here that it may be headed that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're going to see.
No question.
But a tied ball game, and this thing ended up in overtime. And we're going to do a little bit of scrambling around on our return team, make sure we got enough people out there. We're putting good hands people on the field because we don't know what he's going to try to do with that football.
Yeah. Well,
he's probably going to kick it. He's got it tilt that funny way again. I thought he was going to onside it the last time, and he didn't. And
going to be short kick. And we're going to take it at the 30-yard line and getting down. And so we're going to have it at the 30-yard line.
Yeah. So tackled immediately right there at the 30.
One thing about it, neither team has had a lot of great success in the kicking game.
No.
Here tonight.
We really not. I mean, there's not been – they probably got more return yardage than we do because of the way they're putting their skill – somehow they end up with it in their hands. No matter where you kick it back there, you kick it to some young man who can get that ball back upfield in a hurry on you.
All right, here we go. Maroon Devils with the football, 6.5 minutes to play. We're tied at 24.
We're going unbalanced again to the wide side of the field. Ball's on Robbinsville's hash. Split backs. Blitz coming off the left side for the Veer.
We moved. We jumped again.
Yeah. Like that, when the blitz is coming like that, offensive linemen have a tendency to start leaning in.
Yeah, and we did. False start, that's going to make it 1st and 15.
Yeah. And it's
and now you can see a couple of our offensive linemen kind of
Well, the thing is that they've got to discipline themselves not to jump early. They see the blitz coming. They want to get him blocked. But when you do it two drives in a row, 2 sets of downs in a row, and it's all on the right-hand side right there, then, you got to discipline yourself. So you got to see him coming, but you can't move before that ball snap. And quit anticipating, bounced again, tight ends to that side.
Here comes Claspy, but
nowhere
blitzed
to go. Off the edge right away. Brought the safety off the edge out there to make the tackle.
Cage Williams on the tackle is going to bring up now 2nd and 17.
Yeah.
We lost 2, almost 18.
Yeah.
But again, still 2nd down. But I tell you, these fans, they're into this ball game on both sides.
Going back to the unbalanced set again. To our sideline, eye backs. Coach Hope maybe in a minute, if we can get the ball back up between the sticks, go back to conventional.
Here's Josh Collins in trouble.
We tried the weak side veer again and just wasn't there. Now we're going to have a face mask. It's going to be a face mask. Robbinsville was reaching for the football and grabbed him by the face mask as he was going down.
And if that's the case, that's an automatic first down.
Yeah, and they snatched his helmet off of him. Mm-hmm.
That is a big penalty, automatic first down for the Maroon Devils on that face mask.
Yeah,
that is big. That is big.
Yeah, that got us. That won us a football game here one night many years ago in the playoffs too, when one of their players got a little overzealous, and they had to stop for a first down in the 4th quarter and gave us first down. We ended up scoring and beating them by 1 score.
Well, I tell you what, that gives new life to the offense because we were in trouble.
All right, we got a timeout on the field, officials timeout of some kind. Something about the clock. I think they're going to have to reset the clock up here.
Clock shows 5:27 right now.
Yeah, that's what it is. The officials keep looking at the clock and talking to the Robbinsville sideline.
Yeah, now it's got 5:51. They put 14 seconds back up.
Okay.
Or actually 24 seconds.
All right. Now we get a new set of downs.
5:51 to play.
We'll see if we stay with this unbalanced or we go back to the Wildcat or if we do something different right here.
Well, that official said run the clock. They finally started running it.
All right, we're still unbalanced into our boundary. Off tackle play.
Again.
Collins getting caught in the backfield, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line. 5.5 minutes still to play. And again, that first down was so big, Coach, because now we can run some more time off the clock.
Yeah, maybe right here, Coach Holt. It may not be one of those situations where he's not. Right now, the clock to me is out of the picture, but he's still in his unbalanced look right here. And in a minute, he may come out of that. We're going to see. Split backs, weak side veer.
Here comes
keeps
the option.
it.
Reese
keeps it. Picks up about.
He got
1.
a couple of yards, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 8 or 9. Didn't get much. Just under 5 minutes and counting. But right now, the Maroon Devils have got to be focused on trying to get this first down.
Yeah, it's all about first downs now for us, and then just continue to keep the drive alive, even with coming up on 4.5 minutes left to play.
But again, if we don't convert on 3rd, I'm not sure we're in 4-down territory here.
Now, oh no, I don't know either. I don't know whether you call it all right now or not. I call timeouts. What I do.
Yeah. So here we go. 3rd down and 8.
Still unbalanced to this side. Off tackle play.
Here comes
Gillespie trying to get to the edge.
Got to the 45. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5.
4th and 5.
At our 45-yard line. So now there's a big decision to be made here.
Yeah. 4 minutes. He's going to leave him on the field.
So the offense is going to stay on the field. 4th down and 5. 20 seconds on the play clock. And I believe we're going to let some time run down and call a timeout.
Probably so.
Because we're not up on the line of scrimmage yet, and the play clock is down to 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Now we're up on the line.
He's going to call it from the sideline.
Yeah.
Coach Holt's going to do that. That's what I never wanted my players to have to try to remember to call it or when to call it. They didn't have to think about it.
So now, big decision here on 4th down and 5. We're at our 45-yard line at a tie ball game with 3.5 minutes to play.
Right.
Do you go for it or do you punt?
If I'm going to go for it, I'm going to change formations. I'm not going to stay in that unbalanced line. I'm going to go back to maybe the Wildcat look and pull them back out of there and see what happens. I mean, if you go for it. If not, I always did call timeouts in situations like this to give myself enough time to reason on whether to punt the football or not.
That's it. Think about it.
Tell our offensive coaches you have a play ready.
Yeah.
But I've got to make this decision right here, and you got to look at the clock and think about the momentum of the game and all. There's a lot of variables, a lot of different variables.
Oh, yeah. Coach, I don't know, but I guess if it's me, I'm punting. I don't know, but that's why I'm not the coach.
That's me too. I'm right here. I am going to punt it and take my chances with my defense. It looks like that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, because our defense has been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Josh,
we'll see.
On the punt.
I don't think we'll try to fake one.
Oh, he's going to run it. He's going to run it. He's going to run it.
He's going to get there.
Oh, he's close.
He got there. According to where they.
Oh, they're going to mark him short. They're going to mark him short. They're going to mark him short by about 2 feet. They're going to knock him out of bounds at the 49-yard line. He had to get to the 50, so the way they're spotting it, it looks short. And it's right in front of our Maroon Devil bench and our fans and our coaches, but that's just the way it looks from here.
He's going to spot it short, and then they're going to act like they're going to measure it when it's a yard. They're going to spot it a yard short. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Robbinsville ball.
Robbinsville ball.
It was that close, though.
Yeah.
Josh was that close to getting the first down.
All right, here we go, D. It's time to play for this overtime. That's all you got left now. Or turnover and score, but we got to keep them out of the end zone.
What a game. I'll be honest, Coach, I'm really surprised that the teams have put up 48 points.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy game.
Yeah, after the last meeting, this is something.
Well, here we go. There's still 3:29 to play. Robbinsville 3 timeouts left. Our Maroon Devils have 2 timeouts left. They've got it at the 50-yard line.
Counter trap,
nothing.
And Adams is hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Nothing.
And knocked back by about 7 Maroon Devils.
2nd down and 10. He got nothing. And, boy, we had a bunch of guys up in there. One of those, Grady Lewis, with a big hit.
Yeah, Grady's put on a show tonight. Grady's been doing a heck of a job. Of course, inside he's playing his same ball game, buddy. He's there.
Now, Nolan Fisher has come in. We haven't seen LD come back in since he was injured.
Yeah, he must be staying out. I saw him put him in. I saw Skaggs come in at nose on the last series. So we're going to see right here.
2nd and 10.
All right. Got the wing back, Adams at wing, fullback up in on the single block.
He got 5
yards.
yards.
Picks up 5. There again, it's been one of their best plays tonight.
Yeah, that'll bring up 3rd down and 5 at the Maroon Devil 44-yard line, 2.5 minutes to play.
Sometimes that's an isolation play, sometimes it's not. They just give it to him, and his job is to find that through A, B, or C gap, get it upfield.
So they're going to call it 3rd and 6 right on the 45. They've got to get to the 39. And they're taking a lot of time. They're not in any hurry.
All right, going out of the gun wing this time. All right, flaring back out of the backfield.
Here he comes to the sideline.
Up on it.
He got a couple of yards, and that's all. Josiah Glassby
bring
over
up
there.
4th down.
And Skeet Cook over here on the tackle. And also helping out over here again is going to be Mason Cochran. And it is going to bring up 4th down and almost 5.
Yeah, well,
4.
Well, now they just keep moving it down. So
yeah, they do.
I'm not real sure what the guy holding the stick. So
now it's 3 yards.
Yeah.
So they're at the 42.
Yeah.
They've got to get to the 39, and this could be the ball game.
All right.
4th
hustling
down and 3.
up there, unbalanced again. Here they go. Going to go over the top with Adams. Right there he is.
And he's got it. He's got it.
Yeah. Unbalanced.
He got it by 1 yard.
Yeah.
He needed 3. He got 4.
Yeah. Going to move the sticks and the clock. Anytime they hustle the line of scrimmage like that right there, Adams getting that football. Yeah. We're going to see because they do it unbalanced. We're going to see if they stay with it. We got to get ourselves ready. Clock's running.
No kidding. They're up to the line of scrimmage already.
They're flip-flopping right now. Going with the twins out here, stack set, eye backs. It's all downhill for them. Adams up in.
Adams up the gut, and he's going to score. Adams is going to score.
Yeah.
Adams scores with 1:25 on the clock. Gillespie had a shot at him, made a diving attempt.
Got a flag back here, too. I think it may be holding.
Got a penalty flag back upfield at the 25-yard line. And apparently it's on the defense because their players are celebrating, and that's a bad sign. But we still haven't seen an official call.
No.
But their quarterback was jumping around celebrating, which led me to believe it's on us. And they're going to wait. No, they're going to pick up the flag and wave it off. It's a touchdown. Wow. Boy, that hurts.
Yeah, that's the nail. Yeah, short of something miraculous happening right here. Yeah, that
hurts.
That hurt. That'll be the ball game we're going to see right here. Don't want to count us out with 1:25, but we're not going to be able to drive the ball in that length of time. We'll need some type of rabbit out of the hat.
Yeah, big play.
They're going for the 2 here. Unbalanced, coming out again. He's going to get the ball again over the top. There's he is, pulling both guards.
And this time we stopped him.
Same play. They ran isolation and ran that play right there. So,
you know what? And that could be big if we can score and get 2.
Yeah, that's it.
So now 1:25 to play, fans. Here's the scenario. Robbinsville has just scored on that run by who else? Cutler Adams. He's their go-to guy, has been all year. And he broke a big run for the touchdown. And now we're going to get the football back with 1:25 to play, 2 timeouts left. We got to have 6 to tie. But if we can get that 6 and an extra point, we can walk out of here.
Yeah. All right, scenario is right here. Get the ball back up, get best field position you can on this kickoff. But now your time, downs are important, but the time on the clock, if you're going to throw the football, you may end up turning it back over to them. Yeah. But you got to take a shot. And they're going to be in some time, I'm going to say prevent defense. I always hated using that term. Yeah. I never used it as a defensive coach because it makes kids too slow, too soft when you say prevent. Yeah. It was just we're going to back up a little bit and make sure that and that's what Robbinsville will do. They're smart enough to stay back and not let us break one long. Yeah. Doesn't matter if we pick up a 10-yard gain. As long as we don't put it in the end zone, that's all that matters to them.
Yeah, and they've got 19 interceptions. They know how to play that. Here's Josh at the 30-yard line. He's going to bring it back. He's got some room on the right sideline. Down the right sideline goes Collins, all the way down to midfield at the 50-yard line. That's our best return tonight.
Best time tonight. We're at midfield. Clock stopped.
That helps.
All right, 50 yards to make a difference right here.
But you're right. They're probably going to play at least a 2-deep defense, a cover 2, if you will. Or they may even play a cover 3.
Yeah, the thing they're probably looking for right now is they're not going to change anything up front. Linebackers may loosen up a little bit, but in the secondary, you can see them right there. They're going to loosen up. They're going with umbrella coverage because now we're going back to the gun, motion.
Oh, we jumped.
And Reese was out here at wide receiver and took off.
He took off.
Yeah, Collins was going to throw it to him anyway.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 15 from our 45, or from our 45. And so now 1:17 still to play, though.
We're going for big plays. This is not going to be anything that's We're in the Wildcat again. Josh is at quarterback, shotgun. We got motion. Got the whistle blowing.
The Robbinsville calls timeout.
They called timeout because they saw exactly what we were looking at right here. Reese is lined up out here in single coverage, man coverage. They're going to have to get in some kind of over-the-top zone because when we put 3 receivers over here like that right there, one of the 3 is going to be running loose because they've only got 1 deep defender and 2 underneath. And Reese is good enough to run by you out here on the edge.
And, another guy, Coach, we haven't really targeted tonight, who's very dangerous and quick, is Keontae Graham. He's fast.
He is very fast. Yes. And that, if I'm not mistaken, that was him in motion. And so that's what I'm
was.
saying. You get him and Reese on the same side of the field, the wide side of the field, and things going to happen. Now, Robbinsville may change their strategy right here instead of loosening up. They see us go back that Wildcat, they're going to blitz. Okay? They're not going to worry about that underneath coverage because they know we're not going to try to throw the ball underneath.
Yeah, they're going to bring Calhoun on the blitz.
Okay. All right. Now we switch the formation over. Okay.
Trips on the right side.
We're into the boundary now. Now
we got
another stoppage here.
Carson Michael Walsh, please come to the press box. Carson Michael Walsh, please come to the press box. Walsh.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
1st and 15.
All right.
Three-man
Here comes
rush.
the
Here comes
linebacker
the Calhoun
blitzing. Yeah.
Long pass down the field, overthrown.
Oh, overthrew him. He had him beat, too, out there. I'm telling you, he can outrun him.
Reese had a step.
He had a step, and he just didn't. And Josh hung it up there, man. That's all he knew to do, and just didn't hit him with it.
Yep, just a little too much.
Right.
But, man, that was just a yard or two from being 6.
Right. 2nd down now. Now find the middle of the field. We've tried the boundary right there, the perimeter. Let's look at the middle of the field. And you can see Robbinsville secondary. They're loosening way up, but still.
We're gonna have to hustle. It's down to 10 on the play clock.
Yeah. Got to move.
Yeah.
Got to move.
Got 8 seconds and counting on the play clock. Don't want to delay a game penalty here. All right, we get the snap. Josh
Short.
fires.
Out of bounds.
Get out of bounds. There's Reese out of bounds inside Robbinsville territory.
All right, 1 minute and 6 seconds left to play.
That's going to bring up 3rd down, and we're going to need 6. 3rd and 6, but hey, we got 4 downs here. We got to go for if we don't get it on 3rd. So we're at the Robbinsville 46-yard line. Got to go to the 40 for a 1st down.
Robbinsville come with another blitz, either from outside or one of those 2 inside linebackers. Outside, there he comes over the top.
Got
we
Reese
dump it
again.
to the outside.
We knocked him out of bounds again.
Didn't pick up but maybe a half a yard. Going to bring up 4th down.
Yep, 4th down and still about 4, almost 5. Yeah. Got one of the Robbinsville players down. He's going to looks like he might have cramped up a little bit.
Not real sure. Yeah, he's down on the turf out there.
That's Darian Ledbetter, one of their
he's cramped.
One of their corners, and it looks like he just cramped up.
Yeah, he come off the edge out there. He was the one that was blitzing off the edge, off the corner out there, and we were able to throw it out there. We couldn't get any safety rolled over the top and had coverage over there.
And again, when you got guys on that short side of the field, you're a little bit limited.
Oh yeah, you are. But we're going to see here in just a minute what we got for them on this down right here. This is maker break time. Exactly 1 minute on the clock left remaining.
That was Quinn Jumper, the injured player, number 12. He's one of their linebackers. But he comes off. He's okay.
Yeah.
So now, 4th down and 6 here, Coach.
We're to the line of scrimmage. We've got trips into the boundary. Single receiver out wide. They're going to roll their coverage into the trips right here. That leaves it one-on-one out here over here on this side. Don't be surprised.
Oh, we get it to Josiah, but he's knocked out of bounds short.
Yeah, he's going to be short.
That's the ball game.
Yeah.
I mean, the way it looks right now, we didn't get it. Robbinsville ball back, and that's the ball game.
Yeah. Yeah. 55 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
4th down.
Yeah.
Turnover on downs.
Yep. And again, just a yard short.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It makes you want to throw up.
Oh, yeah.
But you got all winter to try to throw up now.
Yeah. Boy, that's good play call. It just 1 yard.
1 yard.
Man.
Robbinsville come up here and going to put their victory formation in, take a knee and get this thing done.
Yeah, they don't have to run a play at all.
Yeah.
So now looks like our Maroon Devils have used one of our timeouts.
Yeah.
We have one left.
It's been interesting.
Boy, it's been a.
I'm like you. I really didn't think there'd be this many points scored total in this ball game, but there it is.
The offenses have really taken control tonight, where last time it was mostly defense.
It was all defense. more defensive scorers than offensive scorers in the last game, and
the tough thing is, Coach, two great teams here, and it's tough that only one of them gets to move on.
Oh yeah, it is. But you battle, and that's why you come. That's why you play. You don't know till you play.
But wow, I mean, coming into the ball game, you got two teams, 11-1. I mean, just as evenly matched as you can get.
Yeah, and it boiled down to the mere fact that the momentum, that momentum shift's a killer, and penalties, like you said,
penalties hurt.
And it really makes a huge difference.
Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't see more turnovers tonight.
Right.
We didn't see hardly any at all. It was teams really protected the ball. Now things are getting a little chippy.
Well, he's going to run around as long as he can, run that clock down.
Yeah, and we have one timeout left.
But
I
don't think Coach Hope wants to use it. I wouldn't either.
Yeah, we don't have to. It's over.
Yeah, it's time to put out the fire and call in the dogs. We're done.
Well, Coach, I'll say this. We want to give a shout out to all our seniors tonight: Josh Collins, Reese Winchester, James Stroman, Josiah Glaspie, Cole Weichel, Lucas Sutton, Brandon Frost, Nolan Fisher, especially to Cole Weichel, who couldn't play tonight because of a broken leg. These seniors and these players, they're heartbroken.
Yeah, it's a breaker for us, but it's big for them because, to beat us twice in the same season, that was a daunting task, and they did it. They did it, and I give all the credit to their players.
Oh yeah. They played hard.
Yeah, their players made this thing work, and when you got that many determined players as they had out there, they're going to make things happen.
Well, Coach, and I've got to take a hat off to our coaching staff. Last year we were not a really good football team. This year we come in, we finished the year 11-2.
Yeah,
11-2.
And people, there is coaches all over the country that would slap their mama to be 11-2.
Yeah.
Honestly, they would. They really would. And so this season was a success. We didn't win the conference.
Great success.
And we didn't beat Robbinsville in the playoffs. Okay, but you look back at everything that's transpired during the year, the teams we beat, the games we played, the close ones, the come from behind games. That's a good football team.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's no doubt about it.
And the
you
future
just hate,
is bright.
and you hate when it has to end. But there ain't going to be but one left standing when this thing's over. That's it.
At the end of the season,
that's it.
Everybody else is going to be unhappy except one team.
Everybody else is going to be heartbroken but one group.
And I was just going to try to check one score before we leave the air, but it looks like Mount Airy is going to win. They are pounding Murphy right now. 57-19 at the end of the third quarter. That ball game is over as well.
Right.
So it's going to be Mount Airy moving on, and that's no big surprise. And, of course, Robbinsville will now play the winner of North Rowan and Mountain Heritage. They've already beaten Mountain Heritage once.
Right.
So I've got to believe in 2 weeks it's going to be Robbinsville and Mount Airy for the regional championship.
Yeah, that's the way things are winding down, and so be it. Congratulations to Robbinsville and good luck to them. I hate it for our kids. They've worked hard. They put a lot into it. Coaching staff, all of them. Coach Holt's doing the right things. In my opinion, not everybody has to agree with me, but he's doing the right things. That entire coaching staff is on trying to get the culture into this program like he wants it. Not like to say what it used to be. Players are different now. It's got to be his culture, and he's closer. He got closer this year than he did last year, of course. And I think that's what's been instilled in these players.
And the reason I say congratulations to our players and coaching staff, Coach, is this. When you look at this team and compare it to last year's team, there is no comparison.
Well, I mean,
we've taken a big leap forward.
It's the things that they've been doing in the offseason. It's the way they approach it. It's the leadership that they find out there on the field, and it's that coaching staff. I'm telling you, and if you don't believe they work hard, go up there to practice one day, or go up there to their meetings where they spend most of their time. It's not on the practice field. It's in there trying to figure out how to help these young men win football games. That's what they do.
And again, 11-2. That's I know some people are going to say, oh, well, if we hadn't done this. There's always Monday morning quarterbacks. But when it comes down to it, again, our guys have had a great year.
I'm one of those coaches that there's many seasons, 11-2 would have tickled me to death. And, you got it, the players and coaches, they're out there together every day.
Yep.
And to have a winning season like that and in dominant fashion most of the time.
Yeah.
Realize that yet, then there's something wrong with them. They've not lived here long enough, or they don't really know what makes up this mountain football up here that's played in the Smoky Mountain Conference.
Yeah, when you're playing teams like Robbinsville and Murphy every year, those are some of the best teams in the entire state.
Yeah, and
Swain County's one of them.
And we're one of them, and to battle, you got to battle them at some point in time to be the top on the mountain. And tonight was our battle with them, and we lost it.
No doubt about it. Well, Coach, we want to say thanks to Joe Holt and Sharon and Toby Burrell, keeping all the stats. But, again, it's always a joy being on here with you. And I hate it, for all our kids and our coaches and our fans. But again, congratulations on a great season. I'm going to leave it right there.
I want to congratulate all of them on it. And it is a heartbreaker, and everybody's going to have to lick their wounds for the next little while to kind of get over it. But it's done now. But, I'd like to thank all you guys for putting up with me. And I don't know how much longer we'll be able to do this because we're not promised tomorrow. But at the same time, I enjoy it. I get a little overzealous sometimes, and I'm lucky that I don't say bad words over the air. But it's the passion is still there for that part of the game.
That's that old coach coming out.
Well, it is. It reaches up and bites me every now and then, and I can't help it. It's something, you do something for 30 years and you eat, sleep, live it every day. It don't go away.
It doesn't go away.
It does not go away. No, it does not.
But thank you and all our crew. It's always a lot of fun. And now the tough thing is, Toby Burrell and Joe, they're gonna have to pick it up and start doing basketball right around this corner because it's coming.
Well, I won't be there. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all do that.
That's why we said Joe and Toby.
Yeah. But I want a teleprompter next year. Okay, and I'm gonna start taking up a collection next week to get us a teleprompter because we never would get back on the air if we had one of them drawing stuff up on there.
I hear you, fans. Thanks for joining us. Tough night tonight for the Maroon Devils, but be sure and stay tuned for what's ahead here coming soon. Basketball and more on the Maroon Devils Network.